Welcome back to Mystery Titans Theater, everybody. This is just a dose of nostalgia for me. I am Travis Woloshin. This is going to be a great show because we are the Brass Bonanza. And so that means everybody here, that is a status. Yeah. Kelly Nelson, he's the Chief J historian, the third brainbuster, the Ken Burns of wrestling. And welcome, my buddy. How you doing?
Doing great. This is a kind of a Calgary-centric show tonight, Canada-centric. We got some Vancouver stuff too from the
Yeah.
80s
Yeah.
coming up. I'll explain this whole thing
Yes,
when
yes.
we get
So
a
funny.
down point. 'Cause there's gonna
Johnny,
be
you
down
know
points.
that guy. Yeah, as always, we have our buddy here as well. Your buddy of mine, Johnny Headfest. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing good, and I'm glad to inform. I'm going to inform all the MTT heads. It's great that we're doing an all Canada show. As I've just we just finalized plans for. I'm making a visit back to the 51st
yeah.
state
Yes.
in May.
All right.
Oh, hell yeah.
God,
All
don't
right.
even say that. Don't even say that. Yeah, no, it's such awesome news. And yeah, we are the Brass Bonanza, so that means we've
there we go.
called in Mike Liut, and better known as your buddy and mine, Matt Joseph. How you doing, buddy?
I'm great, man. It's good to see you guys. It's been too long. It's been too
Yeah,
long.
agreed,
Yeah.
agreed.
We're,
Always good
we're
to hang
off
out.
to
And look
we're
who
off
we've
to-
got here
Oh
right off the
shit!
start. Yeah.
Oh my god!
So
Yeah.
Kelly, explain what this is, because this is not like I know Stampede Wrestling. Stampede Wrestling is a friend of mine, and you, sir, are not Stampede Wrestling.
No, but it was called Stampede Wrestling because Stu had never bothered to trademark the name. So at this point, they could be Stampede Wrestling. Sweet Daddy Siki, this is his return to Calgary. He was arguably the top heel in Calgary in the 1960s. And this is his first appearance in Calgary since 1970 at this point. This is,
Crazy.
by the way, it's February 15th, 1985.
They could get Delroy Lindo to play him.
Oh
at
my
this
God!
point.
Oscar
Look,
nominee,
right?
Yeah.
Oscar nominee Delroy Lindo.
That's
Look at
right.
him. Looks
the
exactly
At
lady.
like him.
long last, got nominated.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So was the inclusion of David Pratt
all
here
the
to, like,
stars
pop
are
it?
here.
Big,
Yeah,
big.
like-
No, like, dude, I have not seen this, and this just
No.
came out, and or this footage was just became like a few months
Just put
ago.
on
Somebody
YouTube
posted,
very
yeah.
recently. Yeah.
And it's really crystal clear.
Yeah.
But CTV never had anything to do with
No.
the Stampede we watched.
CFCN in Calgary.
Sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
okay. Well, we'll get into it. It's Mike Shaw, the feature Mucka Singh, opening things up for us here. Not yet Mucka Singh.
Not yet Norman. Not yet a lunatic.
Yeah.
Not yet Norman. That's an
Bastian
early
Booger, not yet Friar Ferguson.
Ferguson.
He had a lot of names in his future. So the story is, I'll give you like the Cole's Notes version. That's a Canadian term. And in September 1984, Vince bought the territory from Stu. We probably all know this story. As part of the deal, Brett and the Bulldogs and Neidhart got employment with the WWF. Stu and Bruce and I think Ross and whomever were to help promote WWF in Calgary. They held a few shows at the Saddle Dome that didn't draw very well. WWF was a complete unknown in the city at that point. They had Andre headlining, no Hogan, no Piper. So they drew like way less than anticipated. There was a groundswell in Calgary for the real true Stampede to come back, but Stu was obligated to Vince. He couldn't do anything about it at this point. There was an agreement. So from what I know, and this is from Heath McCoy's book, Pain and Passion, a great
Right.
Stampede wrestling history book. A bunch of fans and investors got together, and apparently they had, a decent amount of money at first. Got together, got a deal with CFCN, which was not the home, as Travis said, not the home of Stampede. That was always Channel 7, I believe, in Calgary. And so they were able to cobble together a show. They had money to spend, like the beginning there. That was crazy. That was unheard of.
Yes,
For Calgary to have that kind of beginning to a
Limousines.
show, treating
Dude,
it like
I
a real
remember.
big deal.
Or yeah, just seeing a limousine used to freak like you.
Yeah,
oh my
yeah.
God, when you were in
I
the
know.
80s, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's lit better, definitely lit better than the Stampede shows before this.
It had the
Um,
WWE font on the graphics. I
yeah,
noticed.
that was, I
Right.
think, would be like,
But also CFCN's fonts.
yeah,
Yeah, like weirdly.
CTVs,
Yeah, or
yeah.
CTV. Yeah,
Did
yeah.
Vince steal that from them?
Yes, yes.
I think it was
It's
just,
been a
yeah.
long-standing scandal that always gets buried. Every time they make documentaries or write-ups, everyone's like, who gives a shit?
So Bruce Hart was unhappy working for the WWF, and he had, like, behind Vince's back, behind even his father's back, got involved with this group of fans and investors, and was going to be the booker for this revival of Stampede. And he promised them the British Bulldogs, but the Bulldogs had just signed a big contract with All Japan. They didn't want to do it, and so the investors kind of lost faith in Bruce, and Bruce realized he wasn't going to be the booker. So by the time this show finally debuted, Bruce wasn't involved at all. So there's no Hart involvement with this. It lasted, I believe, 3 shows, and the last show, according to McCoy, only drew 50 people to the pavilion.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like more than that, right? Much
Oh,
more
yeah.
than that right now.
Well,
there's a lot of empty seats. You never
yeah,
see
a lot
this
of
many.
empty seats. Yeah. Oh, for sure.
So
And
can we talk about some of the
Stampede
media personalities?
Wrestle.
Wrestle.
Jesus.
There's so much
I want
to
know
talk
more about
about.
those. Yeah, you guys. I need to know more about those media personalities outside of.
Yes. Russ Peake was like near retirement when I was gaining consciousness.
Was he the fat
right?
guy?
No,
he was the first.
the
first guy.
initial like
the announcer. Okay.
Announcer, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he used to announce Flames goals. If I'm not wrong, there, I'd have to look again. Calgary goals scored, but before it became
Okay.
yeah, it's been
Definitely
for a while.
a fixture of Calgary TV.
Yes, yeah,
when we were kids.
and CFCN. And so he's doing the commentating now. So that's just weird to see him in place of. It's total bizarro land,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Everything's just a little different.
I mean, it's the same. It's the Victoria Pavilion.
right.
The gray lady of wrestling arenas still standing today. First opened in 1919, so over 100 years old.
Wow, still doing shows too. The dungeon wrestling is
It's
still
got
putting
to
on
be
shows.
like probably the oldest continuously used. Well, not
And
continuously.
Big Daddy Pratt doing
but
it.
look at this.
So
dream
yes.
team.
So this is the thing that got me was David Pratt.
Yeah, he had talked about getting started in, and he did work for Bruce later as well. I know for sure because when you see some of the stuff where he's on TSN, he was in the later years of Stampede Wrestling, or later TV years, anyways.
Okay, what did he go on to do? I don't know.
He was like a TSN reporter, and then was like a local Vancouver sports guy forever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he was kind of like so back before TSN kind of did their little merger with ESPN, and Sports Center Sports Center is still Sports Desk.
Sports Desk.
Yeah, Dave
he was an
Pratt
anchor.
he was an anchor for that, and he was like the Vancouver reporter here for a long time. It throws me off that he's involved here in wrestling because he used to talk very openly about how much he hated wrestling. I don't know if now,
Really?
now,
Wouldn't you if this is
now I know he might have just been kayfabing us the whole time.
Did he get paid?
I've heard him talk about Stampede with fondness, though. Or I had when he was on whatever it was, the team or Sports Center, or whatever. Yeah. Or
Okay,
what else had it been over the years?
Guys, I could go on forever about how amazing Bad News and Siki look.
I know.
I know.
Look at this
Yeah,
squad.
yeah.
Yes.
This
Holy shit.
may have
But,
been the
okay,
only
so-
time they
Dude,
ever
I wanted to
teamed up.
talk about that first match too. Like Norman looked borderline Schveltz in that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So who was the fat guy that was being interviewed at the beginning of the show?
Carrie Brown.
Carrie Brown. We've talked about him before
Carrie,
too.
that was Carrie Brown. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought
Long
maybe he was some
time.
retired hockey player and there were
No shit.
all the
no
celebrities
shit.
were there.
That is a hockey player
I
name
know.
too.
Yeah.
It's been up and down in the AHL.
Speaking of which, I think next
They
week
called
or
Brown
the
up again.
next week or the following week, the new season of Shorzy drops. I'm
He just
Super
did something
excited.
in Calgary live. The main guy, like, and had something, a bit of a tribute to Johnny Gaudreau as well. I don't know what it was. He was in the Saddle Dome though, but it looked like maybe there was like some sort of charity game. I think they.
Yeah, so they've got this touring thing going called the Shoresy Classic. They're in
Right.
Vancouver on Monday,
Right.
and they're basically playing alumni from the NHL team.
Oh,
So,
that's fun.
Like Eddie Lack
Cool.
is going to be in net for the Canucks alumni. Kirk
Oh,
McLean's
awesome.
there. He's playing defense.
Ha.
The Sedins are suiting up. So,
Oh wow.
it should be an
Are
interesting
you going?
thing. No,
It
I know
sounds like something
Pesky's-
you would go to. Yeah.
Well, I know Pesky's going.
That's fun. Lucky.
We were talking about it, but I can't. I don't know. I can't swing it. I've got a boys
I'm gonna
trip.
talk
next
to him.
week.
Is it at the Coliseum or the
It's at
or
the
Rogers?
it's at Rogers.
Okay, does the Matt? Do you know? Does the actual Shoresy team play? Because almost
Yes.
all those guys
Yeah.
are hockey players. That
Yeah.
just not actors.
Yeah, the majority of them are coming and playing.
Which makes it even more wild how good they are on the show.
Mm.
Mhm.
There's one guy in particular who's like really, really good, and like no one knew this guy could act.
Or regular Rosenoffs or Hollanders out there. Anyone? Anyone?
Jerry Morrow,
Oh, Jerry
wow.
Moray, the
Yeah.
Champagne man.
pre-champagne man.
Oh, this is pre-champagne.
Yeah,
Champagne,
this is-
all right.
This is baby.
He'll always be the
Baby
champagne
duck,
man
baby duck.
to me.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ron Hader's the referee. He was, of course, mainstay of the
We know.
Stampede. Travis and I
Yeah,
watched in the '80s.
like Michael Gross.
Turned heel.
Family
He was the
Ties.
first
I was gonna say
even
Sonny
The first
before-
scab, the first one to cross the picket line.
Michael-
Or the-
around the same time they did the Danny Davis angle in the WWF. He did a heel turn and Stampede.
Beat it, loser.
Travis, did I tell you I met Michael Gross not too long ago?
Yes, because
Yeah.
you did, to get like a Tremors
It was
autograph
the-
or something.
It was the Family Ties autograph. It
Oh
was,
yes, yeah,
Yeah, it was
So
the Washington State Horror Con, and he just happened to be there. I was
Oh,
like,
wow.
holy
Awesome.
shit, it's the dad from Family Ties. That's so awesome.
cool.
What's so funny is he had built up a reputation of playing creeps and villains. Like that was his
Mhm.
bread and butter.
And
and
Stephen
then that's-
Keaton
yeah.
was the true creep.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember seeing like a made-for-TV
Yeah, liberal.
movie
That
where
liberal.
he played.
That liberal libtard.
He had a great he had a great line. I still remember it clear as day, where he came into the kitchen. He's like, "Look at this water bill. What do you guys
Right.
do? Bathing in it?"
Of course, the heart attack angle on Family Ties better than these. Fritz
Family
Lang
Ties is
angle.
one of the shows I know that I definitely know I watched every week because it was part of that lineup. But I remember the one where he's on speed, and that's
Right.
and the two
Right.
Tom Hanks episodes.
Oh, of
Otherwise,
course, I don't remember those. Or the,
Oh, I
when it
remember
was
him
playing-
losing his virginity. That's
yeah,
it.
what's that? Or the really kind of serious moment with what's her name? Who made Tracy Boland, who later became his wife, and
I
to
don't
that Billy
recall.
Wint. What's that song? What did you think I could do at this moment? What was
Oh,
the
does he
name of
break
that
up
song?
with her or?
Something like that. It's like a really kind of heavy moment. I think it was like a season finale. I remember.
Well, no, I know it's when he breaks up with his true love. I don't know. Does he end up with
Yes.
Courtney Cox or was it the other one?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, maybe the other one. Because like
Those were
Tracy Poland is the one he married in real life.
Mhm.
Okay, one last sitcom thing.
Man,
since
I
we're
had the
just
hots
a
on for a lot of the girls on that show. Justine Bateman was
Yeah.
a Fox too.
Oh, totally. Let me give one last sitcom thing before we get back to the wrestling. The fam upstairs is deciding to watch Malcolm in the Middle, and Dressy's never seen it. And I've been watching a lot of it with him. I forgot how fucking great the first season is
Yeah.
when he was
Oh, yeah.
adorable. And we just watched the funniest episode. I'd forgotten about it. And it's the one where Reese decides to become a cheerleader to get close to a girl. And there's the funniest line is Hal walks into the kitchen and the mom's there and she goes, Hal, something's wrong with Reese. And he goes, oh, he's just a little slow. And she's like, no, not that. He just seems a little sad. She's like, no, he seems sad.
Great.
It's so fast.
Great
It's so
throwaway
funny.
lines like that. That's awesome. All right. Hey, that's a good idea, man. I would watch that with Nora. We've been watching
It's good. That first season's good.
Yeah, we've been watching the Beatles anthology since it's been like remastered and done, and there's an extra episode at the end. And I'll leave it to you guys. I'm not going to give you any hints. But like we've got through 7 of the 8 main episodes now. So she hasn't heard Abbey Road, so you can eliminate that. What do you think Nora's favorite Beatles song is?
Song.
Yeah,
Oh, that's kind of hard, man.
I know, but you can guess all night long, guys.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go
And
out. and-
Moose says, speaking of
deep cut.
sitcoms, happy birthday, Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Well, if it's one of those you're gonna be guessing all night long, it's got to be something weird like Maxwell's Silver Hammer or something like that.
Okay, each of us
It
gets
is
a
not
guess.
Maxwell's Silver
Each of
Hammer.
us gets a guess. Matt went with Maxwell's Silver Hammer. I'm gonna go with I gotta pull something weird out here.
I'm sending it your way.
Run for your life.
No, no, wow, good guess.
Obscure Beatles songs, like really obscure.
It's not crazy obscure, but it's obscure.
Me and My Monkey. What's that one called?
No. Everybody's got
that's
something
my
like- no,
favorite.
No, yeah, we love that song. We played Geese's version of it, who is playing Saturday Night Live tomorrow. Really exciting.
Do you think the
Madam
guys
Tommy.
in Geese and the guys in Goose don't like each other?
I don't know. I haven't seen that yet, or people have asked. I don't
So
know.
what
if
is
they've
it?
met each other. No, I want everyone to keep guessing all night.
Come on, come on.
Who's
We-
this? Chim Cham? Chim Cham?
We
Is that
set
the
up-
name
we-
of a Beatles song?
No. We set up the game. We each got it. Let's go.
I
We'll
am
totally
the
forget.
walrus. I am
Oh,
the walrus.
walrus.
That's not
Okay,
that.
that's not
obscure.
crazy.
was
Yeah,
gonna
I said
guess
not.
that
I was-
one.
Where'd you
That's not
really
crazy.
guess?
Oh,
I was-
knew young
I was
people
just
love
about
that
to say,
song.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
just
I
about
like
to say,
it. I like I Am the
Totally
Walrus.
sweet.
We all like it.
That's not
I
a
think
deep cut.
in terms of, I didn't say it was a deep cut. I
Well,
said
you
it's
you made it.
no,
Oh,
No,
come
that
on.
was me. That was me.
that was the implication. But I
Oh,
was
you
just
made
about to say
yeah.
before
You said we in a million guesses we would never get it. Huh?
before he said I am the walrus.
I didn't say
yeah,
that either. I
my-
just said you had all
Hey,
night to get it.
guys,
You could've
give
got
peace a chance. Come on.
Anyway, that was gonna be my guess.
Oh wow,
So,
Goo Goo
yeah,
Gajoob. She loves that
Before you
shit.
said that,
Oh,
I
Kelly got
thought,
screwed. Kelly got screwed by the rules.
Got screwed again.
Yes, I mean, you,
WrestleMania 2 and the trivia with Ryan, and now this.
Yeah,
Sound
man, you
like
won't
Bret
let
Hart
that
in
go.
'97.
yes, you're totally like, yeah. Or Bret Hart talking about Bill Goldberg.
Yeah. Oh, I'll go to.
So
my
who
grave.
is-
Never let go.
Who is Jerry Morrow wrestling here?
I'm not
know?
100% sure, and I'm not sure.
Flying
if this
burrito
is...
there.
It's like the territory's like 1981 Hall
Double
knockoff
flying
guy
burrito.
here.
Yeah, the only card I could find on Wrestling Data
Mhm.
is not this one. So this
This
is
crowd
probably
could
not-
not care less.
yeah,
Right.
probably not February
at-
15th, 1985 for those scoring at home, because it's got the same wrestlers but totally different
So-
matches.
This guy kicked out of the pile driver, but he couldn't kick out of like 6 flying burritos or whatever it was.
Burritos, yeah. I did want to say Fieldhouse Nelson Sauvin Mango Mini Hazy IPA.
I see.
Nice.
Really light.
Good brewery. There's,
Yeah.
Dude,
one
yeah.
in Chilliwack.
That front row is
3.5%.
just looking on disapprovingly, just of everything.
That they put up the Stampede Wrestle banner. I just
What
Maybe
are you
that's it. They
doing,
were
yeah.
hardcore Stampede wrestling fans.
We have an
No, who-
indirect connection to Fieldhouse Brewing at in our boom circle, Travis.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay.
boom
got some good-
attendee
Wow.
Shannon, aka Shandog, works at Fieldhouse. So
Oh, awesome.
yeah,
Is
she
that-
brought
hold
me
on a sec.
she brought me a few things. Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Is that Kerry Brown in
That's
that
Kerry
incredible
Brown.
vest?
it is.
Yes, I know.
Okay, he definitely dresses up as Riff Raff
Holy-
at Rocky Horror
Yes,
Picture
or,
Show.
yeah, or he
Yo,
beat
yo.
Goku.
Is this where they got the inspiration for Krang from the Ninja Turtles? Is the guy on the right?
Yes, yeah.
Look at that thing.
He never wore that.
Frankenfurter.
Everybody's-
It's all over.
Everybody's in different stages of male pattern baldness. So,
And Dick Myers is
Oh,
his
well.
partner, and they would be a tag team in Stampede. Like
Right.
Dick
Stampede.
Myers.
They
He
were
looks
the
awful. Look
the
at him. He
masters
looks
of
like a mess.
disaster.
Look at this
Both-
mess.
They must have like took their advance
know.
and blew it all on these.
excuse me. You're in my seat,
horrible-looking
Grandpa.
vests.
I got to tell you, I like Kerry Browns, but Dick
Yes,
Myers
it's
looks
so-
like
I've
shit.
never seen him like he's like glam rock. He's like half of a Bowie.
Yeah. It doesn't fit
He
him
needs like
at
he
all.
need. I know it makes no sense. I want you to take me to your leader, Dave Pratt.
Yeah, they weren't working a UFO
I
space
know.
invaders gimmick,
Yeah.
even though you may think
Platform boots.
that they were futuristic.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
Funny.
2005.
Pratt's
Oh, man.
walking away. Excuse
Oh,
me, you're on
shit.
my wire.
Dude, the crowd likes their outfits.
He was saying something about the Canadian dollar, apparently. Moose says, I went to a Stampede Wrestling and an Expos game broke out. I
never finished
Expos...
that Expos doc. I need to get around to
Oh,
that.
yeah. There was the single, I think I've mentioned this before, the single A Expos used to be based out of Calgary, and that's my grandparents used to board baseball players, including Andre Galarraga.
But their stories just weren't interesting?
Pre-cannons?
Pre-cannons, yeah.
Pre-PCL. Okay. That's a big mistake right off the bat. So I believe this is
who's the
Chief War Eagle. I'm taking a guess.
Chief War, look at this kid.
Since he was on this other card, I'm assuming that's who it is.
Oof.
He's you can't click on his name on Wrestling Data, so we all know what that means.
Hey, you know who I was thinking about the other day, Travis? That dude that we watched from the Bulgarian guy from the 1950s or whatever that threw a V-trigger in the middle match. And we were calling it the G trigger the rest of the night.
Yes, because he was Gigante or whatever.
That's right.
Yes. That's hilarious. So funny.
I need more of that, dude.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of where he was based out of, though. Was he World of Sport?
Yeah, it was at World of Sport.
We were watching. Yes. God, this stinks. He stinks.
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of mat work in the matches.
Okay, that look at this. This is so bad. He is so awful at this. Look at this.
Wait.
Ooh.
That was a flatback bump. He has concussed himself, though. So he's like, I got to go home, ref.
Wow. Holy shit. Did this guy get like 10 minutes of training?
Poor guy.
Yeah, the front row, they're just all making...
He's wearing his
He's going to do it again.
Speedos.
He's going to do it again.
Those are Speedos. He keeps giving himself a flatback bump. Man, you're cashing in your bump card too early, son.
Looks like looking like a young
even Russ
Peake.
Peake, Russ Peake talking shit. He's going to have to put on a little weight, though. Oh, or it could have been Dave Pratt.
He says it's full of money, but I don't know.
It is Pratt now. That's so funny.
Mark right now is not as valuable as the Canadian dollar.
No, it's Pratt and Peake. Pratt and Peake, the classic.
Okay, so who's this guy with the unique monocle? We've been seeing a lot of unique monocles on this show recently.
That's a tongue twister.
Nazi gimmick. I wish I knew.
Was he Nazi or World War One?
Well, okay.
Yeah,
well, I think he has Iron Cross
yeah.
pins on his...
right, but the monocle sometimes...
It's not historically accurate.
No, it's a mix of World War One and World War Two.
He's
the
just
monocle
a fan.
signifies, yes, aristocratic World War One German heel.
I like how Baron von Raschke managed to do it both at the same time. That was impressive.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them did. It was just... Yeah, they didn't really do historical research.
Yeah, you just had to throw in enough tchotchkes and.
Well, that's it. Well, Matt, that's one of the things that made me laugh out loud. The day I discovered other wrestling than WWF, when I was just because I saw the magazines, I started flipping around. I caught Pro Wrestling USA first, which was basically AWA, and the Road Warriors are beating up a doughy Kurt Hennig, and Baron von Raschke comes to the rescue and he's goose stepping. And I don't know who he is, but clearly he's a Nazi, and everyone's going crazy for him because he's the good guy. And I was like 14. I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's the one that has the very soft chair shot from Hawk to Kurt Hennig, who's
right. Yes.
Yeah.
Almost as soft as that one Hulkster to Conan.
Almost.
Yes. But
he bleeds.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
Kidman, there was
Oh yeah.
Kid, there's been a few. Bad. But then Kurt Hennig bleeds, and then his dad comes out, and I was like, okay, this is cool. And then an hour later, I discovered Crockett. And the next day, I went to WrestleMania 1. That's when it all started. That's what led to this.
Yeah.
This would have been almost right around that time, February 1985.
Awesome. That was a great suplex. So, Kerry Brown is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
he was very good.
And his whole career, he never had any. He was just bland. right? And then
Right.
so at this point, he's like, I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah,
that
Stu
outfit.
probably wouldn't have allowed that. That's why he's like, now
Stu
that
was
the
holding
Harts
back
are
his
outta here-
creativity.
Yeah,
That's right.
I can do whatever I want.
Hey, you look like a poofter with that stupid fucking jacket on.
Remember you
Come
said
here. You want an omelet?
I think you said, man, did you say he looks like, or was it somebody else you said looks like the guy from the Special Olympics episode of South Park?
Harry Brown, yeah. I think we've had two of them.
we've had two of them.
Well, he's also a dead ringer for the guy from Pee Wee's Big Adventure. And
That's
Naked
right. At this point in his career,
Yeah. It's just, hey, it's Enrico Palazzo.
Yeah,
Same
that
actor. Chris Farley, says Moose. Yeah, definitely got Farley-esque.
And 5 minutes and 19 seconds.
He just spit directly on one of the 18 fans there. So
I bet that toothless
not good for return
old man
customers.
is in the crowd somewhere, Travis.
Imagine the
Right.
From Rocky
being
Mountain.
the one that gets hit with the spit when there's only 18 people there. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
It's not my day.
Hit with the spit.
Over there in that metal chair.
Oh, hey, baby. You want to?
Continuing to show a class act. Oh, yeah.
Did you ever go to a show at the Pavilion, Trav?
A wrestling show? No, never.
I went to one.
I know you did, right? And then
Yeah.
I remember
What was
we went thinking it was going to be there, but it was canceled. There was like
The
3
next
other
one.
teenagers. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a revival of Stampede in
Yes.
1992, early 92. Jericho was on the card, Storm, Benoit.
Bad news.
Bad news. Rhonda Singh, Monster Ripper.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was actually the night Jericho and Benoit first met, apparently.
Right. He's talked about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember famously, Bad News said to one woman in the audience that she needed to pay for 3 tickets. That was something we really thought was funny.
That's
As
funny.
teenagers. And we
Okay.
made that, and he was the biggest heel at that. But me and our friend Rick, friend of the show, and Kevin Clarkson, who we've talked about his dad as well on this show. The 3 of us made Bad News Alan penance. And we got there, and it was not on. But then we ended up having a great night. We ended up hanging out downtown, and we went to Wayne's World. It was out in theaters. It came out that Friday.
My
And we
parents
ran
wouldn't
into,
allow
and
me
that's
to
what I'm saying.
go
And then we
to
saw a
shows.
limousine. We saw a limousine, and we chased it down because we were so excited.
What, like orphans in the 30s?
Yes, because what we were talking about in the 80s. You see a limousine, you
And
get
guess
excited. I guess
who
this
came
is
out of this limo?
John Candy.
Holy shit.
Exited the
Oh,
limo.
damn.
Wow.
Our mouths were agape. I can remember it clear as day.
Yeah, I missed all this for whatever reason. I don't know if I was.
So is this the
There
basis
was a
Founded or
parade.
something,
There was a
Alright.
parade downtown. It was like Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I was about to say, Travis,
Yes,
is this the basis of your screenplay
yes,
that you've been working on for
yes,
years? Travis's
So-
best day ever.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
So back to the ring, we got Leo Burke on the left, and the other gentleman would be in the WWF. In
Is that
about...
Frenchie Martin?
Frenchie Martin?
The
Yeah.
future Frenchie
Dude.
Martin.
It is,
Future-
yes, yeah.
Okay. Future Frenchie Martin's a fat fuck, but this Frenchie Martin looks suave
Yeah,
and debonair. He looks right out of season 2 Mad Men.
Yeah.
Sure, totally.
But
John
Leo
Bass.
Burke,
What's
if you guys notice, Leo Burke had this one little tiny tuft of hair coming down, and I'm like, as a fellow baldman, dude, you got to shave that shit off.
All right.
You're not fooling nobody with that. Oh,
No,
Cuban
yeah, he
Assassin.
looks like a
I got
young,
Cuban
a young
Assassin now.
version of that eccentric owner. What's his name?
Oh,
Johnny-
Cooper.
yeah.
Like, yeah. And by the way, you were saying, Kelly, that you never saw the last season.
I
You
didn't.
see.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't. You didn't
Yeah.
see the last
Yeah, I
season.
saw the whole
It's-
thing. Yeah, yeah.
And Kelly, did you say you thought you're one of your favorite shows ever? Because it's one of
Yeah.
mine now. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was
Easily.
ours too. There was
Even
a
though
time
the
when we
last
were just
couple
like,
seasons kind of take a dip, but
yeah, and that's kind of
I don't.
what
I
turned us
thought
on.
the
You thought
only
it
thing I
maintained-
didn't care about his second wife. That kind of was just like.
I
but,
felt as soon as the
Oh,
soon as
man.
the hippie stuff
Give me some of
started
that.
coming in, it wasn't as good.
see,
I was more
loved
into
that.
the pure, yeah, but it didn't feel as authentic, if that makes sense, as the early '60s stuff felt.
Oh,
When
no,
they
I
started
thought
introducing the
it
hippie
did,
stuff, it felt more cartoonish than
Sure, and a little more
Then the-
cliche.
yeah,
Yes, yes,
cliched,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
Well, I
Whereas
really
the
like the
early
Like,
guy.
remember the
stuff felt more-
'60s? Yeah,
No, the
Yeah.
art director, the new art director guy, I really liked him, and for like a few episodes, and he's all has the big beard and ends up with Peggy, and I'm thinking, who is this guy? I can't put my finger on it. Where have I seen this guy? And sometimes I don't want to go right to IMDb. I want to see if I could do it in my head, and I couldn't. And I was like, oh, he was on The Connors, and I watched seasons of The Connors.
The Connors, hilarious.
Never
Cool.
watched that.
Well, I watched
All
the
right.
new Roseanne and The Connors, and
I know
then
you did,
lost
buddy. You're
interest.
a devotee. Look at just Charlie horses.
Yeah.
So it's Cuban Assassin. Who else do we got here?
His
Nope.
partner's No Class Bobby Bass.
Yeah, no,
No class, Bobby Bass.
No
Yeah.
Class
It's,
Bobby
all-
Bass is one of the great names in wrestling.
Totally
history.
is. It reminds me of Dirty Eddie Ross a bit.
It's a famous ASW alumni. There's no class Bobby Bass.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
all over Canada. He was in the Maritimes quite a bit too.
We've seen him here on this show.
Yeah,
before.
yeah, he's popped up. I can't remember the context,
Guy's tapping.
but he's definitely a guy that'll pop up in a lot of '80s stuff.
He looks like Don
Dig
Kernodle a
deep.
little bit.
A little bit.
Look,
Yeah.
it's just he looks. Yeah,
That is a look. That hair and that beard
Yeah,
and that
yeah,
and that
it's
Kiss
face.
my.
Kiss
great.
my- and Jimmy
great
Valiant's tights. He's got
Yeah.
Jimmy Valiant's tights too.
And then who are they against here?
no
Do you know?
idea.
No idea. Yeah.
One of them could be Antonio Rico.
Looks
who
like
was
the
on the other
cast of
card.
Stranger Things in the front row.
Yeah, I mean, these guys. Yeah, this is.
Still
sad.
haven't watched that last season.
That's the other thing. We watched the first season and then the first episode of the second season, and we never went back because I really didn't like that first episode of the second season. But I know people are fucking love that shit.
We watched the whole thing, but it was kind of a struggle. It was much like Riverdale, where it was
Right.
the first
Oh,
season
man.
was by
Yeah.
far the best.
I couldn't
and
get
then it
past the
was-
first season. Yeah.
Yeah, we finished.
I
Riverdale.
stuck with.
It took a
okay,
while.
I liked later seasons of Riverdale because the bonkier it got and the more deep cut comic book references that were apparently they were making just for me
I know.
and you.
Yeah.
Like somewhere Kelly, like
You
somewhere.
die
What's
for
his name?
that shit.
Greg. What's this? What was his name? Travis, the producer of all those shows.
Oh, I can't remember.
That handsome homosexual man.
Yes.
Oh God. Who's the comic book nerd? I was like, somewhere he heard our podcast,
Mhm.
and he's like, I'm gonna throw all this bonkers shit in here for these two guys.
Cuban Assassin looks like he's got dollar signs on his boots, which would really go against your anti-capitalist
Yeah.
stance, sir.
Okay, well maybe he's doing there's a large Cuban contingent in that crowd, and he's trying to get heel heat.
Yeah.
Calgary's big Cuban population, right?
Right?
It's huge. Shit.
Yeah.
No, read a history book much because it don't sound like you do.
Cuban heels were huge in Calgary. Late '70s stuff.
Mm.
Travis and I watched years ago. They had, I think, no fewer than 5.
That's wild.
Because originally the
Right.
Cuban Assassin, it was a tag team. The Cuban.
Why do you think that
Assassins.
is?
I don't know.
Because the Cuban, I tell you, the Cuban foreign heel gimmick never really got over in the United
Right,
States past
right.
more of mid card level.
Well, some of it
Calgary,
speaks to
Cuban
Calgary having to
heels.
like take what they
There are
could get in a
deep-seated
lot of ways.
racism in Calgary for the
Yeah.
Cuban
Oh
people.
well, there's
Cubans,
deep-seated
yeah.
racism in Calgary. Yeah, that it's not specific.
where
to
I'm
the-
saying
the
specifically
flames have-
for the Cubans.
Cubans, no.
anyone of non-white persuasion.
Non-oil and gas.
I shouldn't say
persuasion.
that. I mean,
That's what I say.
it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
not as bad. No, and Calgary has a great liberal side to it.
It
art
does too.
side.
Yeah, it's a big city.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
brother.
It's
come
it's
on.
a big city. It's
Come
more
on,
of a cliche of the
yeah,
province,
it's such a-
more so than Calgary, like Alberta.
Although they do vote still conservative in the city there too.
is that
There we go.
More
it's
than
not
your average.
Sivi Afi, is it? Or kind of
It might be
Oh, it's-
Sivi
That's what I
Afi,
was
man.
wondering,
I
man.
think that's
Yeah,
Sivi
yeah.
Afi.
Yeah,
Dude, when I was watching him at ringside, I was like, that guy's got a body. Who's this
Right.
dude?
Right.
this would have been before he became the Erstats.
Sivi Afi.
But what would he be going as? Would he be
I
going
don't.
as
He
CVO?
maybe he was Antonio. Rico.
He was always Sivi Afi, I think.
Was he always Sivi Afi?
But he wasn't Superfly Sivi Afi.
Yeah, no, that's definitely.
It was always you, Sivi Afi. Always. Love Julie Newmar.
Superfly Sivi
This is
Afi.
definitely the best match.
Did you guys see a bubble come down there? That was weird. Did you see that?
Oh, I know
got
why
bubbles.
it's not because the sign is missing. a
I know,
piece.
the
It's 'cause
stairs, the
steps
stairs.
Are in
I
front of
know,
it. I just
but that's-
realized that.
But that's your hard cam, man.
I know.
Oh,
Get
wow,
your shit
man.
together.
That's
So
just-
I also just want to point out that I feel like I've seen no less than 4
Great.
sets of
Oh,
ring
I bet
steps
one.
so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's the one there's the one here with Stampede Wrestle. There's one to the side of that. And I
Right,
think there's
directly
one on
to
the
the-
far end of that
Oh,
too.
did
and there's one on
Sivi
the
Afi
backside
and
of
this
that, too.
jobber just win?
They did.
They did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm shocked as you are.
Is that guy like a special, like, is this like a make-a-wish for this guy?
Yeah,
Who's booking this show?
Not
Who's
Bruce Hart.
Who is booking this show? Do you know?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like
Because
lost.
I bet you
in
that's something
history.
like, no, let's
Well, one of
let's
the
surprise
wrestlers.
everybody. Everybody thinks these bums are gonna lose. Every time I'm watching, you see
No,
a
no.
bum, you immediately think they're gonna lose. Let's let
And
these
it's
bums
gonna-
win. The guys are
it's
in the
gonna-
room right now. Look at him, he's a schlub. What if he won a match?
I
You're
totally-
not really
I
boosting
totally
my
agree, boss.
confidence, boss.
I totally agree, boss, and it makes Sivi Afi look even more powerful. You're a
Look at
genius.
that. Why pull out? Do not pull out. It just makes it look more cavernous.
The beautiful Victoria.
I was trying.
It
I
is
was trying
awesome.
to. I was trying to be your Bruce Pritchard.
Right.
Your character.
Yes.
Right there. Travis.
Yes.
Here's another.
The last
future
time
guy.
I was at the pavilion for when we were at the Stampede, there was a bunch of about the history of the building, like exhibits.
Yeah, yeah.
And
you
there was
sent
this,
me pictures.
and I sent you stuff of the thing. But the years before that, the last time I was there, it was a sheep shearing competition.
yeah,
still being-
yeah. That-
Yeah, and
that's right.
it's where they
you
had
mentioned
cattle
that before.
auctions
That's
for
so funny.
years. Like the
Yeah.
place perpetually smelled like cow shit.
Poor cow shit. And then you're gonna bring
But
in
it
some,
added to the.
then you're gonna
charm.
bring in Muck and Sing.
Hey man, I was at the ECW arena before they cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Didn't smell much better than that.
Yeah,
let me tell you.
it's I'd say very similar probably,
Man.
but that's the charm of it all.
Yeah, I was gonna say this.
This
the charm
is
of those
your-
buildings.
Hey,
Yeah.
let me tell you this: the
Smoky
smell,
arena.
the smell I get. That's our smoky arena. Body odor and fucking
Cow
condensation.
shit.
But here's the thing: there was nothing charming about the men's room at the ECW arena. There, that was fucked up. That was like it was like train spotting in there. It was
Yeah.
fucking gross.
In Calgary, there was a bar that's probably long gone, a club called the Warehouse. They had the worst fucking bathroom.
Really?
Every time I went in there, someone had just
Look
had
at
a
this. He's
massive
what is that? Off the
explosive pipe.
bottom rope? That was, he tried for 2. Okay, who are we looking at now?
Kelly,
That's-
Kelly,
Phil
Kelly, was that
Lafont?
bathroom? Was that bathroom as shitty as that move?
Oh yeah,
Yes, yes.
it was. I always said, oh, it's because they're on fucking hard drugs and they're shitting all over the place, which was probably like half true. I don't know.
These kids
Eric
today, they're on
Lindros?
hard drugs, just shitting all over the place.
So Eric Lindros, I think, is Phil LaFawn.
Yes, yeah,
Yes,
Oh,
Phil
future
yeah,
Lafont. That's what I
Lafont.
thought. Yeah.
At this
Oh,
point,
wow,
Phil
okay.
LaFleur.
Okay.
And he would be Dan Crawford, the second Dan Crawford in
Mhm.
Japan.
Right.
But yeah, Phil LaFleur, and
So
Duke
if-
Myers is his opponent.
If he's using the last name LaFleur, is he gonna smoke in between
Yeah,
spots here?
yeah. And it's a round system,
Five
so in
packs
between
a day
rounds.
for Gee.
But who's he working here? Do we know?
That's
my-
Duke Myers.
Okay, Duke Myers. He looks like my grade 5 teacher, Mr. Robertson. Famous
Here's to
for
you,
he had-
Mr. Robertson.
yeah. He was really my Mr. Robertson.
Villainous Duke Myers.
Look at that one guy. Oates is into tonight's festivities. or
Okay.
Dale Henning. What's the name of that magician? Henning.
Doug Henning.
Doug Henning.
yeah.
Sit down, Doug.
It's like, hey, we're trying to watch this.
Trying to watch the fights. Go do your magic somewhere else.
Well, I'm just trying to watch the magic going on in this ring. I remember what he sounded like. That's what he sounded like.
Yeah.
There's an early South Park making fun of him. He was the bookmobile.
Somewhere along the line.
Oh, the
It was in the
Booktastic Bus guy.
It's Respect My Authority episode.
Yeah.
The Booktastic Bus.
Yeah, man, still got some good core strength. Like he is nowhere near as fucking cut as he would be. Boy, did he really miss on that swanton.
It was that was half a Dick
I guess
there.
he's kind of selling it. Or no, not a swanton. What do you call that? Sorry, pardon me. Somebody.
Senton.
That's a regular
Senton.
senton. Yeah.
Senton.
That's shades of
Dude,
Tony Baroni there.
I remember when him and Kelly. Oh no, I'm sorry. Who was his tag team partner in WWF? Fucking
Phil LaFawn, Doug Furness.
Doug Furness.
Yeah, and
when
that's
they were in
that legendary
WWE,
match that we've seen.
Yeah, when they were in WWE, and I was watching at the time, it just stood out to me both how good these guys were and how I was like, they seem so out of place because what is their gimmick? They're just good. Because I'm fine with that, but that's really, it was like strange given everything else that was going on.
Right. This guy looks like, oh gosh, who's no, I'm trying to remember. Who is
Ned Beatty?
No, who did what's his face
Beatty.
play? It was what's his from the Bullet Club, played him early on of the
Festus?
Yes, Festus.
Oh man,
Festus.
yeah.
Thank you.
Doc Gallows?
Doc Gallows.
There you go. Man, one of the luckiest SOBs in wrestling, I would say.
Hey, you know what?
He's always kind of hitched his ride to.
But here's the thing. I was just
always
bring this up.
Hung out with good people and stuff.
Well, that's just I was just hearing. I can't remember who I was hearing talk about him, and it was like one guy who I would expect that would be one of his friends, and then someone that you would not have thought would have been friends with Gallows, and they're like, who we really miss? And they're like, Gallows. We fucking miss Gallows. They don't make him like Gallows. It's all like they don't make him like Gallows anymore because he's like old school as it does whatever he's told, but he's fun to go out and party with at the bar, but he's not an asshole,
Yeah. He's also not a very good wrestler.
Who cares?
I've always had a soft spot for
He's
the
been
Jesse
over.
and
He's gotten
Festus,
over that Festus
table
shit.
spot.
That Festus shit was so stupid. And you know how I feel about stupid shit.
That. Yeah.
But I loved it. It was so stupid that I loved it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, going back to that. Yes, that was.
I love
fun.
that era with Jimmy Wang Yang and
Yeah.
Oh man, Jimmy Wang Yang.
Fit Finlay.
But I mean,
those...
afterwards, how he was able to still keep scoring good contracts and stuff.
Yeah, because sometimes it doesn't matter. You're over. You're big. Everyone likes having you around.
Yeah.
You're solid. You don't hurt anybody.
Right.
So I early spoiler for the people watching this. I didn't pick Patreon match tonight. I kind of fucked up. So can we just watch 30 minutes of Jimmy Wang Yang matches?
Hey, I'm down for that, man.
We got
I'm fine.
We'll
have a nice sing along to his theme song as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't remember his theme song at all.
SmackDown's Resident Redneck.
That I remember.
Biscuits and Gravy was Jesse and Festus.
I do remember
Biscuits and
that.
That charted, I heard. That charted on the Adult Contemporary.
Baby, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's the thing. One of the great bits of writing that they did how do we rehab Festus out of this comedy gimmick and to make him serious was when he joined CM Punk's Straight Edge Society. They explained it away. It's like, he's fucked up on drugs. Obviously, look at the guy. I got him sober, and now he takes this shit seriously.
Hilarious.
Wayne Campbell in the back's enjoying this too.
Yes. Party on, Doug.
Party on.
I love this. I will say this Fieldhouse is really good. By the way, Matt. I like how light it is, but
they don't. I don't know that I've had a bad beer from Fieldhouse. I had one that was kind of mid, but it was one of those super experimental beers.
Right.
Like lavender
Storm. Yeah, like Storm Brewery
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
But Storm's always good too.
Speaking of
David
CM Punk,
Pratt, I believe his name is.
speaking of CM Punk, he kind of ripped off Phil LaFon's tights here. Those are remarkably similar.
It looks so weird to see this. It looks two things. Like they never had the camera move in like this in the
No.
reel. Which
It's
why
always
not, man? Because it does.
static.
Like if that place was full, that would look fucking rad.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
baby, check out that headgear on Sivi Afi. Holy shit!
I haven't had a chance to shower yet, David. I just had a match. But
no,
you
he's
still
going
made
out.
me.
He's going out to the bar to try to score some tail
Yes.
wearing
Yes.
that thing.
The 70s
yes.
still alive.
Oh,
and
I see
kicking
you
in
looking at. I see.
1985 Calgary.
I see you're looking
Especially-
at my headgear. Well, it's a symbol of my people, baby.
It means
and
I'm.
the woman he picked up that night is the same woman he was sitting with at the pizza place in Flemington with me and Danzo a couple seats over that he looked extremely angry at, and we were scared to
Is
go over and
Nancy
ask him for his
Argentina?
autograph.
It means I'm virile, Mr. Pratt.
He was a
This
scary
headband.
looking man in person, and he did not want to look like that. He wanted the two of us to come over and talk to him.
I don't want to cut myself on your collar, Mr. Afi.
We'll be back with more right after this.
Man,
That's
Big
wild,
Daddy
man.
Pratt. He's a real dweebazoid when it was him and Taylor.
Yeah.
On
God, look at that thing. Why did they pulling back to all the empty
I
cars?
probably
This
talked
is
to him. I used to
insane.
call in. I used to call in as a when I was a diehard Flames fan because I would get so
Yeah.
riled up by them. I remember they were trying to list the
Oh wow!
the five
Vicky's
greatest
wrestling.
Mhm.
the five greatest Swedish imports of all time, or a thing is it? And it was
Yeah.
like, is it ABBA, Marcus Naslund, or like a couple things like this? And I called them like, hey, you
The
forgot about
fish. I
Hawk.
love Swedish fish.
You
Hold
forgot
on.
about Hawk and Lube. I said.
Hawk and lube. The
Look here.
I always loved that David Pratt and Don Taylor, when they used to do their birthdays, they would always make sure to shout out the classically trained
actress. Yeah, there would always be a female
Yeah. There
porn
would always be a
star.
classically trained actress.
Hey, Swedish. God damn it.
Swedish
Sweden's
fish?
greatest.
Meatballs?
Sweden's great. Not the meatballs. The fish. I have a fresh bag of them right here.
Oh yeah, I like Swedish berries. Do you get Swedish berries in the States?
I'm sure it's the same flavor, but they were originally fish. These are what my favorite candy ever since I was a little kid. I thought it was insane. They tasted so good, and they're shaped like little sardines for some reason. They're
They're the exact same candy, Travis.
But the Swedes, I guess, are associated with fishing. Maybe is behind the thinking.
Underberries.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Underberries.
Yeah,
fishing
there's-
fishing underberries.
There's a lot of water.
It's a
around it.
delightful mixture. These things are the greatest.
Dude, Sweden rocks. I love the Scandinavian countries. They kick ass, man. They've really been, and they've been kind of talking about
Oh
it and,
God,
and,
please.
and revealing their importance recently too.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
Telling Dickwad to shut the fuck up and sit down, you fucking loser. Yeah, 3 months tops until
it's
he's
so
dead.
goddamn
I'm
frustrating.
quite
Really?
certain. I get like,
3
look at his.
He
Yes,
doesn't look good, but god damn it. I
He
mean,
won't make it to the summer you're predicting. Well, I hope you're right.
me too. I mean, a part of it is
Okay,
wishful
me-
thinking.
me, all of you. I'm living in this shit. I know it's terrible. I know
Hey,
it's
he's
awful being our
threatening
neighbor
to
right now.
enslave
Try,
us.
try living here right now.
Well, we're kind of becoming part of it, pal.
Well,
Yeah,
and you live in.
well, I'm
you live in
sorry. I'm
Colorado.
sorry that it's spread.
Yeah.
I sincerely apologize
Yeah.
for its
Okay.
spreading.
Thanks. All right. Well, that makes everything okay.
Well, you,
No,
and
no,
you
I
live
get
in
it.
Col-
I
you live in
appreciate it.
Colorado.
We
too,
appreciate
right?
it.
I know I live in Colorado, and
Yeah.
right now, but I mean, yes. So you know what? There's a target on Denver. He don't like us much, so it's coming down the pike.
Right. No, I hear Philadelphia's next.
Really?
You know why? Because here's why they're not going to come to Colorado. Because we're all high, and people aren't going to fucking fight back. They're
But
gonna,
Minnesota had a
they are
general
looking,
strike today.
Oh, I know it was
and a
amazing.
huge turnout. Yeah.
But they're
Holy
also
shit.
they are looking for a reason
Fucking
to fucking
Bobo's kicking
declare
ass,
martial
though.
law, and they're going to go into fucking Philadelphia like this, where people will shoot back, and it's
Yeah.
going to fucking explode.
Maybe. We'll see. It's all very unpopular.
I know a little something about Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It's because the Eagles won the Super Bowl last year, and he picked the Chiefs to win.
That's the main reason. Yes, that's the main. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is the main reason. He's insane.
Well, he is
He's out of his fucking mind.
It's the only admirable thing about the scumbag.
Ooh.
So we got a dream team with Bad News and
I'm sorry,
Sweet Daddy. This is your main event.
Come on, man.
Against
I'm not sorry for anything I say. I'm sorry because I'm like I try to do when we do this. I'm trying to get away from all of it.
Oh, I know we all are, but
can't.
But it's the world we live
in a hellish modern world.
Yeah.
And Don Gagne, the future Frenchie
What
Martin.
a sell! This is a treat to see Bobo Brazil working.
It's not Bobo Brazil.
It's not Bobo Brazil, you racist piece of
before. I did that before too.
It is spreading. It has spread to Canada, hasn't it?
Yeah. It's just revealing his
Sweet Daddy Siki. Sweet Daddy Siki.
He's been gone for
That's one of the funniest things.
I know. I've done that twice. I've done that twice.
Twice. I hope this becomes a recurring bit.
Yes.
I'm gonna start looking for Sweet Daddy Siki matches.
In a way, it's yes. In a way, it's like redeeming
they're identical.
Me if I do it every
mean, it's so hard to tell them apart.
How old is he here? Because he looks great.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's in
Sweet
his
Daddy.
50s,
I think
probably.
early 50s if it's 85.
Yeah.
God damn.
He
But
died
he looked
just
dominant in
there. To the end of 2024, he was 90,
right.
I believe.
Yeah, there was a recent documentary.
So let's do the math on that.
Right.
Done through, I don't know if it was just Telus TV or something, but
there was a
we
documentary.
watched it. We watched it. Yeah, I remember watching it.
Yeah. Edge and Christian are on it. Yeah.
Right.
I wonder if that's available.
Seeing that, wow.
Write that down so I don't forget.
It was tough to find in Canada. I remember because it aired once and then you couldn't get it online, and then finally it was available online, but only like a year later or so. Well, this is probably going to end in a schmoz. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, hang on.
And who's the one in the great?
Leo Burke.
Oh, they finally got rid of the stairs for the main event.
Is the, Leaper.
It's Frenchie. That's Frenchie. Okay.
Frenchie's on the outside. Yeah.
Sweet Daddy said he would not walk out there until they moved those fucking stairs and you could see Stampede wrestling. Pile driver.
Give it to him, Frenchie.
No.
Oh no. Come on, Frenchie. Give it to him.
Oh. Not bad.
Frenchie, go and give it to him.
I guess we're no. Who are the baby faces here? I'm not even sure.
I don't know either.
It's Bad News and
it's got to be
Bad News and Sweet Daddy.
You were gonna say it too.
I guess
it's not, dude. I'm always stuttering and I'm drunk and on two gummies.
I mean, this is that was a heel win, kinda. But the crowd is cheering. Who knows?
I hope this becomes a trend. It's the funniest.
They.
I'm sorry, but dude, I know how it feels. From years and years ago, oh Jesus, something slipped.
Yeah. Oh, no. What the fuck is going? Is that Kerry Brown?
Yeah.
So these guys must be the baby faces then.
Yeah.
Who knows what it is?
Well,
what a shit show.
It was done in a couple.
Only
weeks
3 shows.
Wow. Oh, that was Kelly. That was amazing.
We still have about 50 seconds of Russ Peake.
We got more bad 80s wrestling coming up.
Right.
Oh, it's not over.
Oh,
that was like a Memphis fake out.
Is that Sivi
Are we
Afi?
off the air? Oh no, there's more going on.
Hey, I can appreciate an out of control ECW brawl to
sure.
No.
And now
fired up Bad News promo.
Just put some Rob Zombie.
But like he just lost, right? And then was like buried with like the look at Siki.
Look at him.
Man.
Look at him.
He's feeling like he could go another 20 minutes.
Look at him.
Fuck yeah.
Early 50s. Look at that body.
Yeah. I want to see more.
He's another
I want to
guy
see all 3 episodes.
If we had the 60s footage available, he'd be great to see.
Oh, I've seen clips.
Yeah,
and his body then was something else.
Some of the stuff he was doing in Stampede is
no.
Crazy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh no.
Matt is here.
I got to get my One York Foundation match.
Yeah, crank the volume.
And it's against Big Josh, too. It's even better.
Yeah.
Hell yes.
Count.
Introducing first.
Speaking of crank, Kelly, I'm wearing my sweatpants. Are you?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, man.
Oh, I'm scared. No.
I mean,
29 pounds.
I know it's
I'm
not
talking.
the
I'm talking about.
full
I'm talking about
York
Tommy Rich's gear that I'm the only one that likes.
Oh yeah.
I'm really hot for it. I love it. Him and Ricky Morton had matching gear like this, and
Yeah.
I thought they looked great.
I'm Tommy Rich when I fly off the handle.
But yeah, Alexandra York was a smoke show. When I first saw her, I was like,
Big
wow.
Josh.
Boy, one of my most hated gimmicks of all time. Kelly, how did you find like two things I loved at the same time?
I mean, they
Big
were in
Sarah.
a never-ending feud with the York Foundation.
I know.
Big Josh. So like most of the York Foundation matches on YouTube involve Big Josh.
And as I will always bring up, at this point, I'm in my early 20s. I knew who Matt Bourne was. Like I was a quote unquote a smart fan. I didn't realize that this was the Matt Bourne that I had already seen wrestle multiple times. I was like, who's this fucking muscle bound stiff doing this the dumbest gimmick I've ever seen?
Yeah, but when the bell rang, he was still pretty damn good.
You know what? At the time, early 20s, high and getting ready to. I don't know. I wasn't really watching for in-ring quality.
No. WCW was peak silliness in 1990.
It was the gimmick. The gimmick was just like, what the fuck?
Peak crappy gimmicks.
Because here's the thing. Because he was so good, he purposely wrestled a little more ridiculous. Like, oh, this guy know what he's doing.
Yeah,
he actually was a lumberjack.
No disqualification.
Yes, it's a submit or surrender match.
Submit or surrender.
Yeah,
it's like War Games without the cage.
Yeah, and it was this was just a TV match. It wasn't on a big show or anything.
That must have been one of those TBS directives for for a while they couldn't say foreign object, they had to say international object.
Yeah, no, this was their
because
thing,
that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. When the first time I heard that, man, I was like, it's a submit or surrender match. I'm like, those are the same thing.
I know.
They're the same thing.
Hilarious.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever
a choice of
heard.
words?
Submit,
Either
surrender,
submit
or give up.
Or give up. Oh wow. Holy
you will
shit.
have to use your brain and your head and your mind.
And if you don't do any of those, you can just concede.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm curious to see how violent this will get since it was just on a Saturday.
Oh, it's
TV.
already it's already great.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
From a wrestling standpoint.
Oh,
I
like
hated that
35
gimmick
years later,
so
this stuff
much.
is
I will
so
never
soft.
say no to the I will never say no to the
love it.
York Foundation. I will never say no to Big Josh. I love the Big Josh gimmick. I know you know Johnny, but
I know you love it, man. Hey, you know what?
that
Everyone has their cross to bear as a wrestling fan. But
when he
holy
came
shit,
out,
I thought this was dumb.
When he came out, was it Clash of the Champions? Or was it Starrcade? And he had the two bears on either side of him.
Right. I think it was a Clash of the Champions.
Oh man, that
I
was
share
peak.
a birthday
Yeah.
with Matt Bourne too, so and he was of course Doink the Clown, one of my all-time favorite gimmicks.
Oh yeah, mine as well.
Moose. Big Josh's gimmick is gay lumberjack, right? Yes.
If that's
Is
what it
there
was,
any
I
other
would have
kind?
loved it. But
That's
the
remember
Bears coming out with the Bears.
aforementioned.
Coming out with the Bears was like a bit much. We're like, we know, we get it.
The aforementioned Kevin Clarkson used to wrestle as Big Josh.
Big Josh, yeah.
Trampolines Wrestling
Just
Federation.
kind of just used the name. He didn't
Just
really.
the name, yeah.
He didn't
had
do
a
the log.
fuzzy-
Hold on, he
furry
didn't do
vest.
the log roll move, the
No.
dumbest
For
move.
some reason, he liked the name,
The
and it was
name is-
after.
Oh Jesus!
By that
Right
time,
over
he
the
was
top.
Doink in WWF.
Yes. I think it's because he was following, like he loved Doink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was Boink the Clown. No?
Yes.
He was the many faces of Kevin Clarkson. We all had several different gimmicks.
Name of tonight's episode.
He was always taking,
I would ask for his permission.
always taking.
We gotta have him on the show, man. We should. We
I know.
should.
I know. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that we've never just haven't had any contact with him.
He
I
likes.
mean,
He will like a lot of my boom stuff.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah. No, he's
I mean,
aware
like
of us.
considering all the other people I've been communicating with, it's weird that I've never.
Does he want to do the show? We need.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Probably would. Yeah. We'll get him. We'll get him.
Oh, speaking of which, I'll just say it while I'm thinking of it. When you get a chance, send me the open booking dates. I want to ask Danzo when he's free.
Sure thing.
Oh no.
Oh no, the computer.
The computer. Richard Morton.
See if we can get Will again.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure, man. Big Willie style.
So
how do you win?
That was like a count out. It was so
a count out in the hold on. It's a count out in the submit or surrender match. Go fuck yourself. That stunk.
Wow.
So we lost one of the boys a few days ago. Big bad.
Oh,
Bobby
I do. You know what? I knew you'd do this.
Oh well, Travis actually requested it.
Travis! Holy shit!
Well, he requested a Bobby Duncan tribute.
Big Bad Bob.
So we got a couple videos of Duncombe here, and I didn't think we could go wrong with MSG and Andre. With
Hold on, okay. Let me take a poll of the room here. I kind of think Big Bad Bob Duncombe sounds a lot more intimidating than Big Bad Bobby Duncombe. If you're gonna do right,
good point. Bobby is kind of a baby face now.
But that much alliteration is not. That's too much. Big Bad Bobby doesn't sound good. Big Bad Bob sounds like someone who can murder you.
Big Bad Bob.
Yeah, exactly. At the bottom. At the bottom of that ring. Hold on, I got this.
Andre's got a super wedgie to.
At the bottom of that ring laid a big man. Big Bob. Big Bob. Big Bad Bob.
He'll tear out your butthole and feed it to your mom. Big Bad Bob.
Big Bad John was one of those songs on my dad's records that when I was a little kid I would listen to over and over again. I loved that song. The bottom of this mine. How was it? He died in a mine, saving all these men. And what year is this again, Kelly?
This is 1980.
Nice.
Same night as Larry versus Bruno match from that feud.
Oh, right. Cool.
Yeah.
Who's do you recognize the referee here?
It's the lesbian ref. I can't
right. Wasn't he also
as Parv called it? Not Parv. Parv. Another mistake I've made. But not as bad as the Bobo Sweet Daddy seat.
Okay. Well, not quite as bad, but on a real personal way, on a real inside baseball way.
For sure.
not great.
I love Parm, man. I'm working February 20.
I saw him put out some video about
Dusk show.
Are you back ring announcing?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool. I saw him on some social media thing. Put out some video, definitely in character about declaring himself for something and stuff.
I think it's the Prestige finale. They're doing like an open. You're talking about Parm, right?
Yeah.
So I guess Prestige threw out the open challenge to maybe it's first timers that haven't wrestled for Prestige before.
That's what it is. That's what it was.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
They did this for their
last show. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they're doing the last Roseland and the last show ever on Feb 20.
Right.
Never made it.
Do you know if he heard
Prestige? It was just
me neither. Yeah. We were trying to do one summer. I was trying to convince Max to do it on Boom's time.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't make it happen. And now, you know what? I don't really feel like going to the United States of America.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry. Not to bring it back to blah,
why
blah,
do you think? Okay, why? Also, why do you think I'm coming to see you guys?
I feel you, buddy.
Okay, I got to get out of here. Okay, by the way,
to set up spy cells. By the way, to set up spy cells. That's why you're coming.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, by the way, get ready for me to run around screaming "Sanctuary! Sanctuary! I declare sanctuary!"
My
Kelly,
wife's-
what do you need me to do around that farm?
Yeah, you could probably earn your keep. Yeah, that's maybe not
Got
a
any
bad
cows?
idea.
I can learn how to milk a cow.
No, we don't have cows. We have chickens, but they're.
I can learn how to milk.
chickens.
I can learn how to milk a chicken.
There you
Yeah,
go.
sure. Oof. Oh, that was short and not so great.
Oof.
But I thought on.
But rest in peace, Bob Duncan.
Well, we got one more Bobby video.
Yeah.
But not his finest moment in the ring.
No, that's kind of how it wrapped up for him. He met at the end of his life, he met Andre, and
This I think maybe.
that's how you.
was
That's
his
okay.
last
Hold on. Okay,
WWF.
that's how your soul gets into that AI paradise with all the dead wrestlers. You wrestle Andre, and then
It's Cookie St. James talking.
The legendary Cookie St. James. All right, what are
is that who provided that?
No, this video.
Oh,
Again.
this.
Cage
Hilarious.
bloodbath.
All right.
Bruiser and the Crusher
Wow.
versus Bobby Duncombe and Blackjack.
Wow.
Bonanza.
This looks like newsreel footage.
I think it's from. I want to say Comiskey Park in Chicago.
Nice.
I think
Chaos in Comiskey.
Yeah, you can see.
Was this the same night as the Democratic Convention in '68?
No, this would have been.
This is how they decided it.
This is what started everything.
This is, I think, maybe 76, 74, 76, somewhere. Bobby Heenan's involved too, of course.
Is that Greg Valentine?
No, that was Bobby Duncombe,
That's
the
Bobby
man
Duncan.
we're
Wow.
paying.
Wow. Yeah, sorry.
Boy, you just
Tribute
can't cut it. You can't catch a break, can you,
He's
tonight,
just-
Sorry,
Travis?
I'm just going to turn my microphone off
Already
no,
a
the rest of the
bloody
night
mess.
and to join Moose in the
No,
chat.
no, that was just you're just like, see, I don't see race.
Oh, they all look the same to me.
They all look the same to him.
Yeah.
Race
I'm
blindness.
just going to keep making mistakes all night long. Oh, that's funny.
This is just a total beatdown of.
Sorry, buddy.
I love
so
this play.
funny.
I love this play-by-play guy.
Mm-hmm. It's Bob Lush.
Oh,
Is
goodness
that how you
gracious.
pronounce it? Anyway, he was a Chicago promoter.
Oh,
for the
God,
AW.
and he's awesome. He's a total character.
Yeah, screaming all the time. There's a lot of videos out there with that.
We've watched. I've dropped a few weird Bob. I always pronounce it Luce.
Lucci. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what it actually is.
Luche, I think. Anyway.
Luce.
Yeah,
It's not to say like Roy Lucier, is it? Like Taro's nemesis?
And of course, Heenan's gonna bleed buckets because that was what he did.
In 2 weeks, we're back with our boy Kevin. I got to see how
I know, and
things ended up with his fucking idea losing it.
his idea. Oh, boy, are we gonna roast him? It's gonna be tremendous.
We should
And,
say that
I
we did all the charges ourselves.
No. We're gonna tell them the joke we had said is like, well, that's what you get for wearing your mask.
Wearing your
when you
mask,
get
that's your
picture taken.
identification.
Yeah. That was
Right. Man, like this is like shot on 60
I
millimeters.
love this kind.
Yeah.
I love this kind of old
Yeah,
footage.
Grady, look at now. The three of them are just.
It makes it feel real. Like
Yeah,
what is
totally.
real to show how actually real this shit is.
Nick Bockwinkel there with his.
Oh, Lanza.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's
goodness
a cover.
gracious.
Red Cloud and
Fantastic.
Shane match,
That's like those old wrestling mag covers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Keenan was on.
That
so
sold
many of
that
them.
picture. Okay, a still shot of that sold a fucking
So
50,000 magazines.
R.I.P. to Bobby Duncombe. Before we get off.
Hey, we
Duncombe-
didn't kill him. Okay, this just
Yeah.
this is not our
Let me
fault.
just quickly say, he played for West Texas State football, and I have a new touchdowns to turnbuckles coming out that'll drop just before the Super Bowl with Ryan Gray.
Oh,
A
nice.
special. Yeah, we're probably
Awesome.
doing one a year before the Super Bowl now.
that's
And,
great.
It's gonna be Stan Hansen and Reggie White, because he did wrestle one match and he played for the Eagles, so I had to get him in there. And then Ryan's gonna
course.
talk about fuckface. What's his name?
Lawrence
The punter.
Taylor?
No, the punter for the Colts. That's
Pat McAfee.
Oh,
Oh,
Pat
my
McAfee.
God.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Braun
Face is
Breaker.
about right. I knew exactly what you were talking about.
Yeah.
What
Anyway.
about Lawrence Taylor? Are you guys going to talk about Lawrence, or have you done it already?
We haven't done Taylor. No.
Hey, Kelly,
that's
you have got
episode.
a vast plethora to choose from. Just WrestleMania 2 Battle Royal.
Oh yeah, the
alone,
Battle Royal.
You have got
yeah.
a bunch of shows you can do.
That's right.
Yeah.
Take your time with them, just like
Or every
Corey and I decided to. We couldn't quite figure out what to do, and we both had the same idea at the same time, and it's something we just take our time with.
Cool.
Corey, who will be on the show in a few shows as well.
That's right.
Bart Simpson.
Sorry,
who is Ronda Singh's opponent here?
Yeah, let's get to this
Devine.
match.
Candy Divine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure the promotion.
Yeah, we've been watching a lot of Monster
Candy
Ripper.
Divine.
Right.
Definitely saw her in the mags a lot back in the day.
I saw Candy Divine in some different mags.
Oh, did you?
Hey.
Oh, look at
Or,
this.
sounds
He's
or
like
wearing
very
a-
similar names.
Yeah.
Similar
wearing a
names.
Mr.
Candy Divine is.
Divine.
I'm sure there are several. Candy Divine 1, Candy Divine 2. They're like they're like tiger masks in that industry.
Exactly.
It is definitely.
Quite proud of that.
You know what? Hey, you know what? When the conversation you're taking a beating from that conversation,
Yeah,
you got to punch back, Travis.
Taking
You
That
were
was
beating
great.
myself.
Out of the
Boom.
Greg Valentine Bobo Brazil hole that he did.
What is that guy selling? Because that soda's there.
Looks
Oh,
like
this is
full
maybe,
high.
this is
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. Okay, we're in Puerto Rico.
Oh, you know
Pure
what?
rum.
I thought I had this in my actually I had this in my little back pocket of Monster
you?
Ripper matches.
Yeah, because it's short
Cool.
and sweet.
I like Monster Ripper's gear too, man. Fuck.
Yeah. Kind of Bob or
So I
Brutus
don't want
Beefcake.
to distract
Right.
too much from this match, but before I forget, Travis, Johnny, in
Uh-huh.
keeping with some of the traditions of the Brass Bonanza, I urge you to please check your Facebook DMs for tonight's official show image.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh god!
it's a AI generated.
Oh, is it okay?
Greg Valentine Bobo
I am so
Brazil.
glad that you decided that this is going to be an ongoing bit because there's nothing I like more than an ongoing bit, especially when I know what I'm about to say is going to make me laugh so hard that I might shit my pants or have a heart attack.
Yes. All right, I saw it. It is as good as you'd imagine. I'll be right back, you guys.
Okay.
That sounds good. We'll show it to you a little later on, Kelly.
Or put it.
I don't
in
think
the
I'm
just-
Facebook friends with you. So.
Well, I only. I mean, I do
Dude,
have Facebook, but I don't have.
I-
friends.
I started to look at it,
Yeah.
and it was like, if I continue to look at this, I'm gonna go blind with joy. That I'm like, it's hurting my eyes. So I have to take this in slowly. Because I'm laughing so hard. Because wow, what a reference! What a reference!
Okay, we go back to the match here.
That's so fucking funny.
Monster Ripper's
So fucking funny.
kicking Candy Divine's ass here.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I don't get, but I don't want to ask you about it. I don't get what's on the T-shirt, but it's still very funny.
It's well, I mean, you know who's at the gates of heaven being greeted by Andre Harambe,
Bobby,
right?
It's Bobby Duncombe. It's Bobby Duncombe being greeted to the gates of heaven by that crowd from the original
The All-Star
the
Wrestling
original
crowd.
image. Harambe and Andre the Giant. But Harambe's got a T-shirt on, and I don't understand.
Oh, it's Bobby. It's Bobby Duncombe's last name that's hidden in there. That's all it is.
Not Duncoming.
No.
Uncoming. Yeah.
Now, last time we only showed this on the Patreon.
That's
so
true.
Maybe we do the same.
I think so.
Make that a tradition as well. Yeah,
Yes.
that'll get you $5 a month. That goes to the making of the show and Travis's the work that Travis puts into the making of the show. And I think were you trying to show us that we turned a
I'm
profit
showing you.
or something?
Yes, we turned like.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean,
But how
gosh.
much that would be worth? Like,
You'll see. If we're gonna do it, that's why I suggested 3 months payouts. But
yeah,
even
let's
those
talk
3
about
months
this
payouts,
on the air. By the way,
Yes,
let's do
yes,
this
yes,
right
yes,
after
yes,
everyone
yes.
talking about. Okay.
Oh
okay.
no, we're doing great. It's a real money maker.
Wow, what a squash that was. That was amazing.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
Man, she's
There's a
star,
that Puerto
dude.
Rican crowd wants to watch Monster Ripper beat up a glamour girl.
Mhm.
So does referee David Copperfield.
Candy Divine looked good. I may have to check out some more of her work.
I'm sure you do want to
Candy
check out
Divine
some more.
1 through 4.
Volume 7, Candy Divine versus the
7
Space
volumes.
Midgets.
Wow. Ooh.
Chitty chitty bang
So
bang.
here we go.
Oh,
All
here
right.
we go.
Wow.
Back to
Wow,
the Great
Chris
White
Colt.
North.
I'm gonna turn this up a bit. Yeah, Chris
Nice.
Colt in ASW.
Is that John Candy from Stripes?
Master Surgeon Al Tomko. Look good.
He's got a scar like the old G.I. Joes used to have.
Yeah.
Totally.
I had a few of those, man,
Zol-
when I was a kid, the
Zoltan.
big ones.
It's Zartan.
My G.I. Joes were big, motherfucker. Big and hairy. Speaking of big and hairy, not as big, but hairy, Chris Colt, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And I've only seen, considering the handful that we've seen, it feels like more and more Chris Colt is like appearing on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. I remember years ago when I wanted to.
It used to feel like there was only 8 videos.
Yeah, there wasn't much. It didn't seem like. You're right. I mean, he was in a lot of obscure areas where the footage is kind of sparse.
Right, and just like given who he was and the Kerouacian life he was living throughout wrestling,
Yeah.
you know. But he was a genius and so ahead of his time. And when you know the entire story of being an out gay guy in the 60s and in the world of wrestling, and it was one of those, it's always one of those things about wrestling that I always did kind of admire when you hear about it. It was like, well, no matter what these guys' personal beliefs are, we're all a bunch of fucking crazy carnies doing this crazy shit. And there's a brotherhood in that, right?
Oh, totally.
That's your like people are like, well, I mean, Dick Murdoch, who was in the fucking KKK, and there's like black wrestlers are like, I was like Dick, and it's like, what? How? And you're like, you're part of this fraternity. Like of that era, I'm saying that wouldn't fly now, obviously.
Yeah, right. It's a very interesting aspect to the old time wrestling life.
I wonder if we've like, because man, how many Chris Colt matches are there? I feel like we've seen a few.
It feels like every. I know originally when I started saying, "Hey, we're gonna do the Chris Colt experience," on the show, it felt like, well, there's gonna be 8 of these, and it feels like every day it's something new.
But I was wondering if we've seen him in. I feel like we've seen him in similar garb before.
Yes.
Oh, he's worn this garb before, definitely.
Yeah.
This is
Portland, definitely around the same time.
Is this the punk rock, heavy metal, or glam rock? Because he evolved.
Yeah. This would have been early 80s, so there's some punk in there now.
Or satanic, there was a little bit of that in there.
One of his original gimmicks, he was a Hell's Angel.
Right, got some brass knucks there, looks like.
California Hell's Angel, that was in Detroit in the late 60s.
Right.
Is that what? You see that referee there, Travis? Is that Ref Sam's dad?
I don't know.
Mason Crowley's dad?
Yes, yeah. I was gonna ask. When you said Ref Sam, I was thinking Bambi's dad.
Oh, okay.
What building is this at?
This is not the Alice McKay.
Would this be the Agrodome or
no? Or maybe.
Oh, you know what? No, I think this could be the Peony Forum.
Or the Forum.
Yeah, because the ASW used to run the Peony Forum quite a bit.
I think it's probably the Forum. They did do some at the Agrodome, but not as much as the Forum.
I feel like we had this exact conversation the night that the Jerry Morrow Harambe picture happened. Like what?
Right,
what
I think so too.
ASW
But I don't
venue is
think it didn't look. This looks way darker than that show.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
And it looks like bigger, more like. That's why I think it might be the Agrodome.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't know enough.
Ooh,
I didn't grow up, obviously.
that was nasty. Taste those brass knucks, and they've been passing those back and forth all match too.
Good healing.
Yeah, like we just lost a tooth.
Tomko, I despise the man. It's hard to say he can do anything good.
Yeah.
Well, he ran the territory into the ground totally, and was a shitty wrestler on top of that. So.
Man.
Dean Ho.
Yeah.
Not fucking around.
Still alive.
You don't see,
living
dude,
in Vancouver.
Every time I come upon
just cracking ribs.
Dean Ho was just for me so long was one of those names I only knew from the magazines. Dean Ho and Tony Gurria were tag team champions in the WWF.
Well, he settled down in Vancouver and ran a deli in Vancouver.
Oh, I would eat at
did,
Dean Ho's
right.
deli. I wonder if he works barefoot there too.
Very possible.
I'd still eat there even if he did. He could make my sandwich any day.
Wow.
Here we go.
There's a Chris Colt Vancouver interview or promo.
Turn this up. Oh yeah, I've seen this before.
You can steal a weapon from the referee, Dean Ho. The next fight that we have, the Hurricane match, is going to be a fight. But you're going right. Chris Colt, now Tom Kozali, Barroom Brawlers, Hell's Angels. We're the toughest tag team Canada ever had. And you know why we want that belt? Those belts, because we deserve them. We're going to be the next champion. Dean Ho.
Oh God! What a buzzkill!
How can exactly? Wow! How can one thing go from brilliant and ahead of its time to literally the worst thing you've ever seen?
And so, do you think he's just like hitching his wagon?
Emaciated Casey Kasem here.
Yeah,
it's like he's about to die of bone cancer.
I need a sandwich.
You know what's great is that
is Don on the phone?
Peter Brown, who's my play-by-play guy at ASW, actually legit dresses like that to this day. So
no shit.
The tradition still carried on.
Hold on, like Chris Colt, Casey Kasem, or
Casey Kasem.
Which one? Okay.
Emaciated Casey Kasem.
Emaciated Casey Kasem. There's a tongue twister for you,
man, and just really awful posture too. Look where his neck is looking.
I know, dude.
He's like a right angle. He's got like almost borderline fence bent, but it's all in the neck.
It looks like a question mark.
I feel bad for him and his family. I'm sorry, guys. Because I probably met members of his family at this point.
So we're not done.
There we go, baby.
There we go.
Vicious Vern. I was talking to our friend Dan McCabe today about this match existing, and he's like, Vern Siebert is in match against Chris Cole? Because I said Vicious. We're gonna watch a Vicious Vern versus Chris.
Oh, you got to remind me. I'm forgetting the.
What's that?
Travis, explain the legend of Vern Siebert.
Well, Matt can do it way better than I can.
There are multiple Vern Siebert legends. So I mean, around the Pacific Northwest here, he's just been affiliated with ASW and wrestling in general for almost, I mean, it's coming up on 50 years now. But Vern also had a bit of a reputation, as I learned in later years, in the VHS tape trading market. So Vern for the longest time, I would say, had the greatest selection of ASW stuff and even some other Canadian wrestling, just based out of here. And so he used to be pretty notorious with tape traders about having a lot of compilation tapes out there, but some of them being not so good.
That's
dancing
the
around
story
this.
of Vancouver.
Bix and Zellner have talked about him before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there were a few guys out there in the.
Hold on a second. There was an asshole within the tape trading community in wrestling back in the day. No shit.
Yes.
Wow.
No, I don't know. I mean,
hey guys, I got my Vancouver tapes. What do you give me for those?
But Vern is still around, man. I've met Vern. Yeah, Vern, keep talking.
Yeah, so Vern was brought back when All Star Wrestling went through the ownership change 3 years ago, and he was actually working as a manager at one point in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, but he wasn't actually in the wheelchair. He was just acting like he was, incapacitated.
I like that. I like that a lot.
He'd get wheeled around with a bedpan, and whatever team he was managing, he'd stand up at one point, and just bean the shit out of somebody with that bedpan.
I love it. I love every minute of that.
Yeah,
I love every second of it.
And then the angle got killed with no payoff, but but now he's still around. Genius. He still comes and hangs out.
That's genius. I love that.
And to paraphrase Big Papa Pump, I've learned through the wrestling community and through you, Matt, that Vern Siebert is my perler bead hookup.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And I had to explain that to Dan McCabe too. He's like, "What the fuck is a perler bead?" And I was showing him the existing.
I had never heard of them.
Are you allowed to explain it to me?
Yes. Oh yeah. It's just like you've seen them before. It's just like these little different color things that you can kind of melt afterwards with an iron to make it look like pixelated art, like from a video game. And that's why I like them a lot. Yeah.
They're not the kind of beads that
here's
you
the
like,
thing.
John.
I understand the explanation. I still have never seen what you're talking about, but that's why you're a teacher. You just taught me what that is, even though I've never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? In this country right now, this doesn't happen much. This kind of interaction.
You don't need any of that education.
I think it's time for
prove it, motherfucker.
I think it's time for Brass Bonanza.
But clearly, that thing doesn't exist because I've never heard of it.
At number 2. Wow. All right. Explain, Matt.
Well, this is the Carolina Hurricanes logo. So Hartford moved to Carolina back in 1996 with the Hartford
What
colors.
a great, by the way, let me just, hold on. I love that. But I also want to say, I always thought that the Carolina choosing the Hurricanes as their name is balls fucking hardcore, because Carolina gets decimated by hurricanes.
Right. Yeah.
It's
really bad.
I love it. I think that's fucking shows.
But Miami.
I think that sounds like that's a badass name for a local team. Now, then someday they'll be moved somewhere, and it won't make sense. Like the Montana Hurricanes,
right? The Utah Hurricanes, the Utahs, where they don't allow music. That's from basketball. It's like the Minnesota Lakers moved to Los Angeles where they don't have any lakes. And the New Orleans Jazz moved to work. The New Orleans Jazz moved to Utah where they don't allow music.
Now, if we're gonna talk some great sports team names, basketball had some great sports team names.
Yeah,
I was always very partial to the San Francisco Fairies.
I think I've seen it twice, and I remember thinking to myself, this is a terrible movie, but I think it's also fucking hilarious.
I think basketball also had a team called the LA Riots.
Yes, they did.
Right,
the team names were the best part.
And then they had my favorite sports giveaway of all time, which was Dozen Egg Night.
Right. I've seen 2 films in a theater by myself. One was basketball, and one was The Insider, which kind of came out around the same time.
Wow. Was that one of those Barbenheimer whatever?
I remember one I scored from Golden Age Collectibles. They're just like, hey, you want to go see basketball?
I just looked up. Hold on. I'm sorry, Travis. I just looked up to watch Matt go to take a drink and pop for that joke right in time before he took the drink, or we would have had a live spit take on this show.
There's 7 Academy Award
and different gear.
I don't remember this movie existing.
I need you guys to know.
Michael Mann.
To know
what movies. I never saw it, but I know what it is. It's about the 60 Minutes deal.
Yeah, right? Like Philip Morris. Yeah.
So I just want to draw attention.
Colt dominating.
I want to draw attention to that elbow drop. That is our friend Terry Gardner / Boogie Nights singles finisher.
Right. Awesome.
That elbow. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Hey, you know what? And that's great. If
Go
you're
melt
gonna
them pearly beads.
If
you
you're gonna take
motherfucker.
on, if you're gonna take on the mantle of the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant, an elbow drop should be your finish. But you can't just do an elbow drop in this wacky new world of wrestling where everyone's a superhero. Yeah, you're gonna do something off the top rope or whatever, but still do an elbow drop. I think that's brilliant. Brilliant. I like Boogie. He's a good guy.
One hell of a wrestler.
He's part of the Boogie
Boogie's a great
Woogie
guy.
Brigade. I'm sure he's got a
Absolutely.
card just like me. I need to ask him next time we talk
Moondog
to him.
Moretti.
Yes,
in the
Moondog
wee hours.
Moretti.
One of the great names too that I
Yep.
would read. I never saw the guy, but Moondog Moretti is a great name.
I'd love to see more of his stuff, man.
I always assumed he was one of the Moondogs until I saw him
a
for
lot
the
of
first
it
time.
on the Vancouver 80s stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is he any good?
I don't think.
Well, he's the most
Not an
educated
awesome
of the
unibrow.
Moondogs. That's why
Yeah.
he doesn't dress like
yes.
he
Didn't
doesn't
wear the
dress like
knows.
he doesn't dress like a goddamn fucking hillbilly.
Yeah, he knows
He's
to put
not
a
chewing a
band-aid on
bone.
a scar. That's a basic
Yeah.
idea.
He's getting away from that fucking redneck hillbilly family of his.
I'm gonna
And
drop
who's this? Oh, Dean Ho.
Dean Ho. Yeah.
Wow, he is old. Wow. He runs a restaurant and he's just doing this for the extra. That restaurant must not be doing very well.
It's maybe the most racist
Well,
thing
he's-
any of us has said today.
I mean, he was
What?
probably getting his. He's probably
His
getting his
restaurant
ass.
isn't doing
Yeah,
well.
that he runs a restaurant.
No, they said that on the fucking show.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right. good.
No, he
Just-
died in 2000.
You are just
Totally
grasping
missed
at straws.
I know. I'm just
You're
trying to
grasping
say,
at
but
straws.
oh, we all make mistakes, don't we, guys? Well, let's chalk all this one up to one big mistake. Please let me keep my teaching job.
He looks like he could be on this season of Star Trek, of the new Star Trek show, because that is a Vulcan haircut. You can just hide those ears.
Totally,
He's got
that's a real
Vulcan
straight
eyebrows.
line. Yeah.
He's got a Vulcan haircut. That's the most important part.
You know, and plus Moose Morelski. I tell you, forgot a moose. Complete menagerie there. But then again,
He just dropped
That might be
the
the-
menagerie.
the NWA.
Says he retired after a match on January 24th, 1983. Oh no. Well, he retired later that year. So this is near the end. 'Cause
Okay.
It says he was teaming with Moondog Moretti
Mhm.
near the end.
Four men in the ring.
And then he died in 2021. For some reason, I thought he was still alive.
I love that.
Yeah,
he,
I
they
thought I
said-
heard you
Tra-
say that at some point.
Well, Travis, again, what they said was, well, you know, he has a successful deli, and I'm going, a deli? What? That's a great idea. Like, it's like the last thing you would expect to
Dino's
hear.
Deli,
Like, deli.
yeah.
Here's the thing:
Yep.
it's hard to fuck up a deli,
Yeah.
and you think Dean Ho, invests his money. I bet Dean Ho's deli is fucking makes a hell of a sandwich.
If you, Travis, if you ever go to like the
He trained Ricky
nostalgic,
Steamboat, right? He knows how to make a sandwich.
yeah. If you go to the nostalgic Vancouver groups on Facebook, I've seen a lot of stories posted about Dean Ho's Deli, and all of them have been good.
Really?
Like it's it's just
Okay.
Oh, for real?
Very fun. Yeah, people very
Holy
fondly
shit,
remember the
dude!
Deli.
Yeah, I know, it was
Matt,
no
Matt,
shitty
Matt, we need to
Yeah.
have you,
Okay.
Matt. We need to have you on more often so you can like reach
Yeah, no,
into
he is
me,
a
reach into
Vancouver-
me babbling, trying to make a point, and then and make a joke, and you come in and go, no, that's actually true. His deli is quite well renowned, and everyone loves it.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, bud.
For years and years.
Troubles in the
Love
chat.
that
Good to
voice.
see you, Corey. I heard they had a mean.
Hey,
I
Corey.
heard they had a mean gabagool. He says.
Billy Jack Haynes.
Nice.
Well, what could this possibly be?
Man for
Here we go.
Vancouver.
Okay.
Come on, and if you would please, Mr. Fuji. Patera.
I do want to say, you guys,
Yes.
during the movie episode, we may have dropped the ball a bit. You know what I'm saying, fellas? We
No.
forgot to include somebody we're
Killer
supposed
guy.
to.
Oh, the guy, Killer Khan. Killer Khan
Oh,
is
there was
exempt
no
from.
con on the Starcade show either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
but
are
that
the
wasn't.
exemptions.
That's
That
it.
was
Yeah,
an
yeah.
official.
The
No.
movies one we've never reached
I don't
it.
know.
We've never
Have we
done
had
the
a
con
con
thing
on
at the
the
movie.
movie
No,
one?
Okay.
Maybe it's
I don't think
time
so.
to end this. given
Never.
is what
Never.
the universe is telling us.
Never. Kelly's been wanting to end this forever,
Yeah,
and
I'm
I
so
say we.
over long con.
dude.
Long
Dude,
ago. Over.
I want to be the
I say we just start playing reruns. I say we
preeminent.
start
I'm gonna
playing
add
reruns.
that to your introduction titles. The
Con
preeminent Killer Con expert. No, like reluctant but preeminent Killer Con historian.
Okay, hold on. I do. You know what? Let's punch this up. Not taken in by the long con.
No, you can't con me.
A man who refuses.
You can't con him,
Yeah.
Kelly T. Nelson.
Looking
No.
good.
Oh,
man.
look at this! How can you turn down more of
Yeah.
this? I say we do reruns.
We've
come
done
By the way,
reruns
I'm already doing reruns. At least as far as music videos and little clips go.
I like to put one of those on when it's time for relaxing times with my wife.
Or as Kamala said to Mean Gene, a little fucky.
I mean, that's what my wife calls it, but I'd call it relaxing time.
So the
That was
nice
one of the
thing about
funniest things I've ever seen.
the nice thing about being on the show with you guys is I get to see the most random shit in like out of order sequence, and it teaches me things like Killer Khan and Moondog Moretti look alike.
Yeah, there you go.
Really?
And
Yeah,
never,
I mean,
Oh, hold on.
I almost
Now
made
who's
a
being
mistake.
racist?
Yeah.
Moondogs and the Mongolians don't look anything alike, dude.
Moondogs and Mongolians. Tonight.
It's
On
all
a
right.
very
We've got
special
better.
mystery type.
Okay, so we got an
Ooh.
honest to goodness great match coming up.
Awesome.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna go
So
to the
that's my
bathroom before
cue.
this
That's
one.
my cue to go use the bathroom and have a cigarette.
You
So I
don't
know
wanna
there's gonna
miss
be
this,
plenty more.
man. No, you can. I think you can make it past. This is 20 minutes.
Hold on, I want to see the entrance. Look at this. Is that a child carrying him to the ring? Jesus.
Very possibly. Sergio DeSanto, one of
The
our
strongest kid.
favorites.
Wow. Look at him. Who's in there with him?
He's got some- Oh, that's
that
his
guy is
opponent.
that guy's wearing a cross the size of like all of Trump's press secretaries and shit.
Oh, look at these special effects. Brazo de Oro.
Brazo de Oro. Okay.
I don't know much about him, but a mainstay, of course, a fixture. This is, of course, Mascara contra. What is the other one? Mask versus hair.
Okay.
And of course, you know, we kind of know who's gonna win this match based on who was in the
I mean,
match.
honestly, I guess. I mean,
But still, this is an awesome match.
as far as I go, I'm like, who knows? Maybe there's some weird thing I never heard of. But
This is from 1991. It's considered one of the best matches.
91.
1991,
Okay,
yeah.
that's what I was about to ask you.
Yeah, 91. I believe January, very early in 1991. And yeah, it.
I'm love that this referee has a ton of rhythm. Look at this
There you
guy.
go.
He's a perfect dance partner. Right up his asshole. Did you see that?
Of course, it'll be best 2 out of 3 falls, I imagine.
This is mask versus hair, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, love a good stipulation
Mhm.
match, good hair match. Kind of a lost part of wrestling. I don't
Oh,
know
for
if
sure.
Many places do hair versus hair anymore. It should.
I know
I,
that.
moved-
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Travis.
No, you
I
go
was just
ahead.
gonna say I know that before he kind of took a hiatus break there. Boogie, another Boogie
Yeah.
reference.
Yes, yeah.
He
had
was
a
talking about
feud.
having a hair versus hair match at some point.
Yes.
Yeah, but Boogie's an old soul, right? Boogie loves that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's why we love Boogie.
Absolutely.
One of the many reasons why we love Boogie.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about stages of the careers of these gentlemen at this point.
1991. I don't know. Santo. When did he start? I'm not sure.
This is
70s
good. Like
maybe even.
when our friend, as I gave you that text today, my friend Ted was asking about is there ever a wrestler who came back for one last
Right.
match and had blew everyone away. And I said they don't usually come back for one last match. There's always like one more, and they just try to drag it out. And you said Steamboat 2009.
Yeah.
But when he asked, like I was saying, a lot of luchadors go for a really long time because he was
yeah.
asking, like, in reference to the last Rolling Stones tour and how really good it was to be like this old and still.
Well, Mil Mascaras was still wrestling not too long ago, and he's in his 80s.
Wow.
Dory Funk
Corey,
Jr. occasionally,
right?
probably.
And that's
not
what I was thinking.
anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking. I mentioned Terry Funk. Yeah.
Abdul the Butcher went for quite a long time too.
Jerry Lawler, I guess, was having matches later.
Yeah, I think he's still just.
I think he
not
still
too
might
long
be.
ago.
Yeah,
Occasionally. Yeah.
Corey says this is a sick match. He's seen it before.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I just kind of stumbled upon it. It was on someone had a playlist on YouTube of Segunda Caeta match of the year. Well, not winners, but whatever the writers there what they thought were the match of the year, and this was one of the only ones I had never heard of before. So I thought, yes, we will watch it.
Is this also the first time you're watching it, or did you pre-watch it?
I skimmed through it just to see, okay, and then as soon as I see the color red, I'm like, well, yeah. in a match where the guy wearing the mask is bleeding, it's spoiler alert.
Right.
That's usually a good
Michelle
formula for a great match.
And we're big luchador marks after our killer movie, Champions of Justice.
Yeah.
Dude, that was so funny, man. It was so good. And just to note, there's such a gold mine of those out there.
I have a YouTube playlist saved with like 100.
Fantastic. We'll be doing this till we're in our 80s, man.
They made a lot. It was
yeah.
Between, I don't know, the early 60s and the mid 70s seems to be the golden age. And after that, not so much, but yeah, made a ton. It was all part of like, monsters were big then, right? So because most of the movies involve them taking on like the Wolfman or Dracula or whatever, the Mummy.
All right.
Like the classic monster. So there's the first fall. Actually, quite easily done.
Did I hear who is meeting Frankenstein? Keenan and Kel meet Frankenstein is happening. They're making a movie.
What?
How fun is that, man?
That's gonna be
great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't
that makes
believe...
me so happy. That's so silly, but that's perfect. Like I remember a while back, somebody tweeted that they should make a bunch of just dumb, comedy duos meet Frankenstein because it's such a good template. Why not?
Well, when I was a kid, Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein was one of my favorite movies.
Right, and that's where the idea, like and I assume he's public demand now. The person Frankenstein, or is he public domain now?
Well, the original would be like the Mary Shelley novel.
Right, so that means you can do whatever, right? If Winnie the Pooh is,
I guess I mean the first Universal Frankenstein was 1931, so it's coming close.
But isn't that just their take? I don't know.
Well, if you want like the classic Boris Karloff Frankenstein image.
Wow. So what busted him open? That's nasty.
Outside the ring.
Yeah. Biting the wound.
Into the railing.
That's a Pete Schermacher special. He loves
the mask.
People will work the wound.
Oh yeah, working the cut.
Yeah.
Pete's Bears suffered a
oh my god! Wow! Oh my god!
What an ending! Like the end of the fourth quarter.
Boy, that week was crazy, man. That weekend was nuts.
That Buffalo Denver game was an all-time classic.
Yep. Well, I didn't get to see any of it. I just saw the highlights.
Yeah, I thought you weren't around because I was texting you.
I know you were. Yeah. I'm trying to remember where I was. Yeah.
But, it was nuts.
So what do we got? They're both Sunday, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Broncos hosting the Patriots, and the Broncos have to go with their backup quarterback because Bo Nix broke his ankle on one of the last plays of the game.
Holy shit.
And their backup hasn't played all year. And he actually played for the Patriots a few years ago, so there's that angle.
Fascinating.
They have home field advantage, so but they're underdogs at home. And then in Seattle, we have
Seattle,
and
baby.
the LA Rams, which the last time they played was a classic thriller game. So
Cool.
I mean, it's an interesting Final Four. We could get a rematch of Patriots Seahawks. That was a classic Super Bowl. Of course.
That's what you're getting. I guarantee you that's what you're getting.
That's what you think? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. You think the Broncos? No way the Broncos.
Yeah, I knew it'd be a great
I wouldn't
tilt
count the Broncos out. I wouldn't.
I
count
would.
them out. Hey, I'm speaking from experience. The Eagles won their first Super Bowl with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very
Je-
often. That's
Jeff
why they make
Hostetler,
movies. That's why they
anybody?
make movies,
Yeah,
about,
he did
movies
that.
about it.
Or fucking Tom Brady.
Well,
The
yeah,
first,
technically, but he took over like in week 3 of that.
Right.
Here's the thing, though.
Oh,
The
okay.
Broncos have squeaked out every win this entire season. Their record is not indicative of what we were watching.
But the Patriots had the easiest schedule in the league.
But I saw Seattle play just their last game.
But
And
a lot of people are saying
no one's beating these guys. No one's beating these guys.
A lot of people are saying NFC is this NFC championship is the true Super Bowl.
The true Super Bowl. You could say that. Anyway.
Yeah, let's go Hawks, baby.
Oh, but let me tell you, okay, one last thing. We were watching that here because that's the law in, the law in Colorado. You know, watching it, and when the Broncos managed to win in overtime or whatever the fuck it was, we popped so huge in this house, and then the rest of the fam had to go out and do something, and they come back, and I was cooking. And they're like, "Oh wow, yeah, Broncos," and I was like, "Yeah, Bo Nix broke his fucking ankle." And they're like, "Oh Jesus!"
Oh no!
Oh man! Yeah, shitty.
Oh shit!
Oh,
fuck yeah! That is a nasty,
gory special.
Yeah.
No, it's the constant. It's the pulling. It's the constant pulling.
Yeah.
Is this in Way of the Blade?
I doubt it.
I mean, there's so many possibilities. But I mean, it would be a good candidate for it.
What's
it?
I
mean, I don't know, not yet.
91.
That's not a gusher or anything.
This flying headbutt was awesome.
Yeah.
You have to get to the Way of the Blade. You've read it, man. It has to get to a certain level.
There's definitely some.
But this is unique because, like, just seeing it seeking through.
Oh, that's such an awesome.
Yeah, it is. 11, 13, 91.
What's with the R?
Yeah.
What's with the R? Is that what this rated
11,
for blood?
13.
It's rated for blood.
Replay.
So it was November. I thought it was January. Here we go.
Roger. We just want to give a shout out to Roger.
Oh man, look at those boots.
Oh,
yeah.
Maybe this will get this will get as gory.
Oh,
it's starting to get gory. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said this one had a slow burn to it, but I love that. You don't need to go straight to the wild,
shit. Of course not.
Get it, more serious. You get heated.
And dude, call me a fucking prude, whatever.
Coach.
But there shouldn't be more than 2 tops on a show. Matches that have color. Yes,
I agree.
Yeah,
unless it's specifically if it's specifically a deathmatch promotion,
right?
That's what they do.
But that's what
that's what those fans want to see. Let them do their thing. But I agree with you 100% in this day and age. Now, granted, Starcade 85 is a bloodbath. I love every.
Oh, that's right. Good God. The exception.
Second of it.
Exception that proves the rule. Yeah, you're right.
But in general, yes, you don't want to overdo the blood.
Oh no! Nowadays too, that's an AEW problem. Sometimes it's like
I know,
everyone's fucking bleeding.
I know.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean anything.
No,
here's the thing.
I mean, but I say that as somebody who hasn't watched.
It's a response to there'll be no blood in WWE.
Right,
so
right.
We're going to give you blood, but
I feel like they're overdoing it.
You know what? They're overdoing it.
Yeah. Well, they overdo everything.
But that's just from.
Still, I will be having the time of my life once again at the Mission Ballroom in February. 3rd row, right behind the announcers. Bruno Puppet will be. Keep your eyes open.
Bruno Puppet and a Boom T-shirt.
I'll be wearing the tie dye, a Boom, a Boom T-shirt, and I thought I would check out this AEW wrestling, and apparently it's not run by a total scumbag. So I thought I'd go to the show and maybe be the conscience to this to Johnny here, so he doesn't say anything too stupid on the live mic. If you know what I'm saying.
Wow, this is awesome. Sorry, Bruno. I don't mean to. I love any Bruno appearances.
Was very familiar with this kind of heated match.
Oh, I know. No, don't make an exit. Thank you.
We love you, Bruno.
Hogan puppet over here just wants to jump into the conversation. I was like, no,
fuck yourself.
You have nothing to do with this.
No,
you can hang out over there with Parvy.
This isn't. He's dead.
Oh no, Hogan puppet will come back.
No Bolea zone.
Well, I have a teaser for the next show.
The referee looks like Bob Dylan from 1985, but go on.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. He wrote a song about this.
What was his line in "We Are the World"? No, he just did the chorus.
Hold on. I might remember this. I might remember this. Hold on. It's like, there's a choice we're making.
Yeah,
we're saving our own lives. It's true. We make a better day. Just you
and me. Oh fuck!
Holy shit! That's the shit I remember, but I can't remember my fucking algebra. In school.
I don't remember how fucking
my algebra. Listen, that's the Kentucky of me. Can't remember my algebra none.
Remember how Huey Lewis saved the day when Prince was a no-show?
Well, where's that at?
Like Prince was like always kind of maybe he'd show up, maybe he wouldn't,
right?
Kind of thing, and then didn't. You didn't see the documentary, did you?
Which documentary? I'm not sure what you're talking about.
There's a We Are the World documentary.
I haven't seen it yet.
No. Yeah, it's on Netflix, I think.
I kind of like that Prince wasn't part of that, to be perfectly honest. I think it does.
Sure. Yeah. Ooh! I remember
I like
when
that.
They brought him out for like a Grammy show, some sort of reunion, and he was just not singing. He had a sucker in his mouth the whole time, and Quincy gave him a mic to try to get him to sing, and Prince put the sucker towards Quincy.
You know, it's what Quincy famously said, "Hey, everyone, leave your egos at the door," and Prince went, "A deal breaker." And
yeah, exactly. Yeah, shout out to Minnesota. I saw somebody said, "You don't think Minnesota can start a revolution? Don't forget about Prince."
That's great. I am loving, even though as despondent as I am loving these Nazis can't learn. They just keep invading people in winter that they shouldn't fucking invade.
Yes. Oh, that's good.
Whoa, that was awesome. Oh,
no,
I bit there for sure.
Oh,
is it one fall piece?
Yeah. This is fall 3.
And what year is this again, Kelly? I'm sorry.
91.
This feels older, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it totally does.
It does.
We do heated rivalry style.
Cocky. Yeah.
The fuck are you watching?
You could do that in Spanish. That'd be fucking perfect. You need to learn that.
Yes, what the fuck are you watching in Spanish?
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it. Oh my God, you're right.
I'm just trying to help you out, man. Maybe I show you that you are you embrace multiculturalism.
Yeah. Keep that teaching position. Come on. Who are we cheering for here, guys? Santo? We gotta be Santo. Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like heels and an underdog who I know is not gonna win, so
spoiler, Santos never lost his mask in a match. So
right. Oh, so it is, man.
He's not gonna lose this.
And you know this crowd knows that and doesn't care. They want to watch him beat this guy.
It could have happened.
That's why he grew his hair out that long.
Yeah, like maybe it's not gonna happen.
This was 1991. You know.
But that's the reason why they knew this was going to happen for a while, because guys would grow their hair out long. Guys would grow their hair out long because they knew there was going to be a big money match and shaving it.
Yeah.
Imagine being someone who hates having long hair, but you have to do it because you know you're going to make a shit ton of money. I can't even afford.
Oh yeah, because they would sell
wrestlers who can barely afford to eat now have to buy shampoo and conditioner.
I think some could make their years worth.
Right. Oh yeah, totally.
In
oh, there it is.
I love the
Is
celebration.
there a banana on his tights? Like that's why they're yellow?
Maybe. Watch the.
Because I dig that.
Awesome.
I'd like to peel him off from that sexy man. He's gonna look even sexier once they shave him.
Did he have a shoulder up? He's arguing.
Uh,
No replays in wrestling.
Okay, this guy. Okay, I love the guy who just came from appearing in a "You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown" as Linus with that shirt there. Holy moly! That's his blanket. He's got his blanket and everything right around his neck. Probably has something philosophical and philosophical and somewhat religious to say.
Stop whining, you bitch.
Stop whining, Charlie Brown. You're gonna get your head shaved.
Quit being so wishy-washy. Yeah, we love the peanut. We love peanuts in this house, man.
I do, but
I love the early peanuts, like that art
early,
style before
it's the
he
early
changed.
Stuff. Well, no,
or before, not before he changed, just before his art style started to become more.
No, before it's just
sketchy.
no, before it wasn't good anymore.
Well,
and it happened. It happened in the late 70s.
His art style changed because he had a stroke. Oh, we got a quick.
There we go.
But there was some. So bookending the night, we had Stampede, bad,
Wild Eyes.
Look at that.
Stampede to start. So here
he wasn't even selling that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So we're going. This is in the same complex.
I have a T-shirt with that. That building's been demolished.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh no.
Part of the what was the big three buildings.
The ticket takers had to wear. Oh, there's Stu.
Where the Flames used to play before the Saddle
Original arena where the Flames played when they came.
And this is the Saddle Dome, correct?
They had to walk through the concourse. No, this is the corral.
This is the middle. If you go,
there's a piece of shit.
So everything is cowboy related, right?
Ed Whalen rules.
Yeah, it's on the Stampede grounds.
Yeah, because it's on the Stampede grounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude. Yeah, there you go. We got to do a trip to Calgary, Johnny. Oh my God.
Yearly exhibition.
Well, from what Kelly told me, I don't know earlier.
But yeah,
I would come for Stampede Week. Who's that asshole?
Three arenas. The big arena was the Saddle Dome. Medium sized, the Corral. Small, the Pavilion, where the first show.
Right, because the Stampede itself was founded by like the Big Four, they call it.
Master Disaster.
Oh, so he did have a dumb nickname, and that's not a shot at you.
SSSJD.
I don't think he was
the Golden Corral Dome. Yes, we're working on building a Golden Corral Dome. Yes,
they didn't always call Ed Whalen the master.
I've never heard that before.
I don't think so.
Jesus Christ, they called me the master of disaster. It stinks.
Duke Myers and Kerry Brown.
His wife calls him that.
Disasters. They're masters of disaster.
Lulu calls me the master of disaster.
Eddie, you are the master of disaster.
You're damn right, bitch.
It's a point of pride, but for him, it's like a fucking insult, or like for her, it's an insult. Fuck. Okay, Ralph Klein. We walked out in Calgary.
They've been married for 65 years.
We walked out of school because of his cuts to education. A couple around this time, Kelly, right?
A couple years earlier. Yeah.
Couple years earlier.
Those two never went back.
Yeah.
December 15th, 1995.
Piece of shit. He was our mayor, and then later became our premier. Just the worst. Just like I'm
sorry. What was the name again?
Ralph Klein. Ralph Klein. There's an indicator.
Ralph Klein. Wow.
Yeah,
you should have known.
Of what was to come and what has only become worse.
Yeah.
In terms of just like corporate influence on policy and stuff like that, and just like oil and gas above everything else. He is. You do see him. They say hi to him at the Canadian Stampede. He's part of the intro to.
He was the premier at that time.
The premier at that time, yeah.
Which
is I heard the action,
and he did get some booze. Yeah, like a governor. Yeah.
Hey guys, I heard. I think it might have been the Action Boys talking about it, or someone. No, I don't think it was. But people are we're shitting on the Gretzky statues that you guys had up there?
I love it.
Was a-
Just
good-
dropping
there's
straight
a-
up deuces.
Yeah,
That's
People,
amazing.
people were smearing shit
Yeah,
on
Oh, I would
Gretzky's
just put it at
statue.
his feet. At his feet, just a straight up deuce.
Yeah, yeah.
I gotta look
That's
this up
amazing.
now. Okay.
That's hilarious.
Dedicated service to sport, to athletics.
So this was a tribute to Stu show. I think it was kind of like his 80th birthday slash
Oh, have we
50th
seen-
anniversary of wrestling in Calgary.
Have we seen other clips from this?
I
That
think
sounds
so.
familiar.
It's possible. I don't think we've watched the full show before.
No, well, this is not even the full show. It's as
Kelly, you
full
and
as
I
it
have
gets.
watched a couple matches
Yes.
from this. Yeah.
This is a blast from our past. A lost Titans of Wrestling show was Travis and I talking about matches
Right.
on this card. It was the final Stampede Wrestling show we did of a 9-part
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was lost completely. I don't know.
I know
just
because
gone.
we were not recording.
Well, it was the
I
the
know.
only time that I ever recorded a podcast and it said at the end, recording over, and then it just wasn't anywhere on my computer. I've never
Awful.
had that before. Of all the ones, this was, speaking of awful, unfortunately, but it was Calgary and he was part of it. And this is a very interesting card for the time. So this was December 1995. This is a mix of WWF and WCW talent on the same show, which
Oh
didn't
yeah, we definitely
happen.
have seen a clip from this before. I remember us talking about. This.
Yeah.
I remember you actually telling us this.
Yeah. So it's Radford.
Brad Radford, Louis
Yeah,
Spicolli.
Louis
All right.
Spicolli. So a WWF guy versus a WCW guy.
I was watching 90, like I said, 95 is when I really started watching again, and my wife was kind of into it at the time. And I remember when I remember thinking the body downers were stupid as fuck. I thought it was the gimmicks sucked. And I knew that this Chris Candido guy was good because I read it in the magazines and I could see it in the ring. And I was like, oh, this gimmick's awful. But then they brought in Radford. And then I felt the exact same way. I'm like, this guy's good. What a dumb name. He's supposed to be grunge. I mean,
Yeah.
at least it was modern that it was grunge.
Yeah, modern in the WW. 1995 was when they finally got around to-
1995.
Well, yes, it was
okay,
popular,
it's-
but it was about 3 years after it became.
Yeah, it was
mainstream.
still. It was,
So rad, they call me Radford.
but hold on. Raven was just being born at the same time.
That's true.
So,
I mean, earlier in the year, but yeah.
but the name.
Oh, I'm not-
You
I
mean
mean,
Johnny
what are you gonna
Polo?
call-
You mean
what are you
Johnny
gonna call-
Polo? He'll always be Johnny Polo
I
to
mean,
me.
Oh, by the way-
ECW wasn't exactly cutting edge in a lot.
But
of
it was the
ways
name
either.
that name was WCW 1991 level. He's Radford.
Yeah.
It's
Well, they
fucking
had a whole
lame.
bunch. The idea was we'll give gimmicks to jobbers, and it was
Yeah, it was terrible.
Radford, Freddie Joe Floyd, Tracy Smothers was another one,
Right.
and they offered Chris Jericho a spot at that time.
Yeah, he was going to be the goon, right? Because
Well, I
of the
don't know if he
hockey
was going to be the
stuff.
goon, but he was going to be one of these jobbers with a gimmick.
I hope when he comes back
And
to
he turned out-
WWE, that's his latest reinvention before he
the-
retires. is
Oh,
as the
yeah.
He's just
goon.
gonna
He
relive all
finally-
those gimmicks and stuff.
Finally
Yeah.
No,
does
just the goon. He's gonna do
jobber
the
with
goon.
gimmick.
It's way out.
Yeah,
He's gonna
finally does
have
it.
the boots with the skates painted on him.
So the new goon, yeah. At a time
The
when
new
New
goon.
They'll call it new goon.
the
new
goon,
goon.
doesn't even exist.
He'll
in
he'll
hockey
think
anymore.
it's edgy because of gooning.
Of course.
Gee.
That'll be when he's hulking up. He's gooning. He's gooning.
That's his new list.
Neither one of these guys wants to cry uncle.
Jericho not on this show, but at this time he was in. I don't think he was even in WCW. I think he was primarily in Mexico.
Sorry, what year was this? Oh, this was 95. 95.
December. This is 2 days before the In Your House, where Brett and Davey have that wild match, bloody match.
So that'd be the end of 95 then.
Yeah, and the main event for this show is Brett versus Davey.
Right.
I've got the whole card here on my phone. So we're only
Bunch
seeing
of tiny little wrestlers just wrestling in this one.
the first match, and unfortunately we don't have footage of it. No, Benoit won. Of course he was gonna win, but I think Radford got his shoulder up. But we're going really fast. Hey, Torquemada!
Hey, Torquemada, what do you say? I just got back from the NWA shit. I'm sorry.
Favorite of Titans of Wrestling, our old podcast.
One of the great stories ever on the
My
show
wife,
was
my wife Julia met his daughter in an RW and Co.
and then
You
told
talked
her that
about
we
this.
Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, just days after I did a big bio.
Too hard. They're gonna talk to the Bengal tiger now. He's in like a cardigan
Hey, calm
by
down,
a fireplace.
Can I put you in a horde?
That's Les Thornton, who played the tiger.
Keith
Hey.
Hart's one of the lesser hearts.
Not in our hearts.
So he was like the lowest one on the
So
deck.
it is happy 80th.
We've
birthday
talked about him
celebration.
before. He was a fireman and also
No, he
a
wasn't the
former alderman.
I mean, yeah, Brett, Owen, and Bruce were ahead of him. Wayne Hart was a referee. So of the wrestlers,
Who
Smith
was the
Hart,
one who was like, who died young? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Let me
Dean.
rephrase that.
I think it was Dean.
Dean,
The one who married the woman
No, it
from
wasn't
Puerto
Dean.
Rico and was all out of
Smith.
control. Smith.
Smith was the oldest. He
Well,
wrestled.
did he wrestle?
He did. He wrestled a lot in Puerto Rico.
Yes, that's right. That's where he met his wife.
He didn't wrestle much in Stampede.
Is there
after
any
the
footage of him?
70s. I don't know.
I don't think I've ever seen a Smith Hart match.
Yeah, he didn't die that young. Dean Hart died young.
Yeah, he died young, but I just heard there was like stories like
I don't know. If
Smith
Dean
Hart.
ever
Smith
really-
Hart was like the whitest of the white trash of the family at the
Yeah,
time.
he was.
based on
It's
the
funny. He
stories.
was the oldest, but he was a total shithead, tormenting their cats when he was a kid. Like
So
that's
this was a
usually
total-
like
He's tormenting the cats.
That's
Say,
like a
where am I
sign
going
of
to
a
get the secrets
future-
ingredients for my
future
omelets?
This show
psychopath.
was Vince totally loosening the rules in terms
Yeah,
of
yeah.
because they
it was
had-
for Stu.
you had
Yeah.
WCW wrestlers and WWF
Yeah, it wasn't
wrestlers.
gonna
on the-
be
Well-
like this was filmed, but I don't know.
It was
wasn't
a
on
matter of
TV.
allowing it, right?
Yeah.
It's a matter of allowing. It's like, hey, they're putting on this show.
Yeah.
Every promotion was just like, well, everything is aside. Just go and do this show. That they're all gonna be fine with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it was too.
Someday
controversial.
in the hotbed of the Pacific Northwest wrestling scene, it may be hot forever. There's gonna be a happy 80th for Travis Woloshyn, and you're all gonna get along.
Thanks for the memories.
Everyone's gonna get along.
Yeah.
All the warring
Finally.
tribes. All the warring
Finally.
tribes
Good.
up there.
Oh, because it is so heated, man.
Is it?
No.
There's got to be at least one person who's like. There's got to be. I mean, you can't say it on the air. I'm sure. There's
Keith
got to
is
be at least
wearing.
one.
Keith is wearing. Oh, there are several.
He's just
Keith is wearing. Is it what they wore as like the Knights?
I think well against the Knights
Or one of the against the Knights? Yes.
that
I would imagine it's
Survivor
probably the
Series.
only gear he has, right?
Survivor.
It's the
Series.
best
Probably
looking
wore it
gear he
once.
has.
Yes. Totally. It was probably.
It was Brett,
New York
Owen,
made.
Bruce, and Keith.
I remember there was one where they were all pink though too. So I don't think.
Brett was, of course, pink, but everyone else was black in that match.
Okay, so I know there was an
Right?
age difference, but I know there was an age difference between all of us, with me being the oldest, clearly. But when you were watching, I was like, oh, 1, 2, 3 kid, man, he's small. Like, look at this little guy.
Yeah, well,
You know,
Yeah,
and
but
that's
they-
how it looked on television. Like if I had seen him live, I would have been like, "Holy shit!"
No,
it was
he
like the first time I saw Ivan Koloff, who I thought was a small guy
Right.
because of television.
Roddy
They,
Piper.
Roddy Piper, yeah.
Seemed small,
But they used
he's
it.
huge.
But they used it as a.
They used it
storyline,
exactly
Yeah.
perfectly. They used it
Yeah.
perfectly. Well, it was also because he's skinny.
Yeah.
And just at the
I,
time, there was just so many big dudes.
When I was in Texas, I got to see him work Joey Janela, and he was great. He was awesome. It was a good match. And then I got to see him the next day at WrestleCon and tell him he had a good match.
And he's like the nicest guy in the world
Yep,
like, at
right.
this point in his life, right?
balls. He had a
No,
fucking
he
hand.
grabbed him, but no, he had grabbed him by the balloon knot.
pan.
His thumb went right up the balloon nut.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this would have been.
I remember when we do that in the shower as a rib.
Yeah.
You stick your thumb right up a guy's balloon nut.
Blew your gimmick, mate.
He had turned heel just.
What?
Yeah, this
doesn't make any sense.
Hey, oh
Brett.
wow, you need one of those, Travis.
Oh, here's the Hall of Fame.
Oh, here we
Al
go.
Mr. Murder Mills.
Yeah.
Sky High Lee.
Yep.
Chief Thunderbird, Earl McCreary.
Edward
Del Palo.
Sure.
I'm gonna go
Look
make
at these
Emilio Del Palo.
Is this everyone who
Oh,
ever
delicious.
wrestled there?
Don Leo, Jonathan Legend,
No.
and
George
Archie.
Gordienko?
Not long of a list.
Oh, is this guy
Oh,
in there? Because he
of course.
stinks.
Yeah,
Stampede Wrestling Hall of Fame.
about to swing his cane. At,
About to swing his cane out. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
in the CFL Hall of Fame.
Blow it
It's in
out
the
your
Field Hall of
ass.
Fame.
I
looking
love it
too
when I
bad.
do know what you're
Watch
talking
it.
about.
No,
Yeah.
we've watched it before.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
a-
I know. Oh,
yeah.
look at that! Right in his fucking
Oh, the Beast.
The
That was,
Beast.
I believe.
It's some
Leo
great
Burke.
imagery. That's a
That's Leo
classic
Burke.
Stu Hart there. That'd be
Oh,
like
that's
a,
yeah,
Mhm,
that's
that's
the
the
famous
cover of
Stu
his-
Hart.
the very
biography.
the very first Playgirl.
That's the picture that launched 14
I
tragedies.
have Stu's biography right here. It's the
flooded
exact same,
thousands of basements.
same
Yeah.
picture on the cover.
Yeah.
Here
Now
we
got-
go.
That's got tigers, lilies.
Oh,
Dripping.
she did. Oh, my little brood mare.
Very
Jeez.
90s coat. That
Yeah.
was wearing. Maybe the.
Oh no,
Charlotte
dude! It was
Hornets.
the early '90s because everyone loved the Minnesota Timberwolves, or not? What was it? The
Well,
Or
Charlotte
that
Hornets.
Charlotte
Oh,
Hornets.
Charlotte
Yeah,
Hornets. That's
There's
what
a
it
lot of memes about that lady, or lately, including the baby from Dinosaurs. Have you seen
Yeah.
that? Lately?
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
didn't see that one.
So he had to play heel,
Right.
even though he's in Calgary. He cuts a promo saying, Calgary's a cesspool and stuff like that.
Man, my first favorite wrestler.
Yeah,
Oh,
one
yeah,
of my
and I'm sure-
first-
I'm he
Elliot
pulls it
Tyler.
off.
Elliot
He's so
Tyler
good.
once told me his one of his 3 favorite wrestlers.
the bad
Oh,
guy.
here, nice.
Who's the guy in
Nice.
bright green there?
Me.
I'm your security tonight, sir.
Yeah.
I know. I missed the show completely. I didn't know it happened until it was until after when they showed some clips on TV. So kind of a regret that I didn't get to this one. I did
know.
see one WWF show at the Corral. My second ever WWF show, actually, March 1989, headlined by Andre the Giant versus Jake the Snake Roberts.
Ooh.
So this is after it. So I would have. What
You would have
day
been
was the
in Red
15th?
Deer.
Red Deer would
Yeah.
have been, but like,
First
cause I would have
semester.
had to have come. Yeah, I know. Performances of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat
Nice.
leading right up into the Christmas break. But I'm wondering if the Christmas break, like, what day was this
This
on?
was well, okay, you could probably.
It could have
check.
been.
I'm
Could have been
assuming
closing
either
night.
a Friday or a Saturday. December 15th.
Oh, this is gonna slap balls, dude. This is
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
yeah.
watched this match a couple times.
Yeah,
Kelly and I.
that's.
into
I'm trying to
this.
get that over as my new catchphrase.
slap balls.
Yeah.
slap balls.
Yeah.
Well, I
Hey,
just
look,
wanna
if
make
Jeff,
it-
if Jeff Jarrett could try actually get slap nuts to be kind of over, I mean, I could do like a
You can get
dollar
slap
store
balls to
version of it,
be
right?
25% over, sure.
You can't just make Pornhub searches catchphrases, Johnny.
Ah, okay. That's it. That's okay. I keep making that mistake because I keep saying that's not what I want to see because it's the least favorite thing in wrestling is the bob shot. I was like, I have to
Yeah.
turn that shit. I don't want to see that shit.
I'll quickly run down the matches we're not seeing tonight. First match was the Cuban Assassin Champagne Jerry Morrow
Ooh, that'd be good.
against someone named King Lao and Mike Anthony. Champagne Jerry Morrow came to the ring to Steppenwolf's Born to Be Wild.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, this has all the, well, not all, but a lot of the theme songs are playing.
Is this cage match?
Oh, no,
This
no,
is
yeah.
history at WWE.com.
Please include all
Those
of
two
the-
other wrestlers must have been local.
Yeah, local
Yeah.
guys. Muck and Sing with manager. They don't specify who.
But
In
they
the
get the
go-
songs.
The Gothic Knight.
The Gothic Knight. Oh Jesus!
Muck and Sing
And-
came to the ring to Andrew Lloyd Webber.
You know how many
Phantom of
Gothic
the
Knights
Opera
I knew
theme.
in
What?
Phantom of the Opera?
Phantom-
Yeah.
I remember we saw, and he was wearing a
I think I went over
Calgary
this.
Wranglers jersey.
Was he?
Who was wearing that? I'm
Because
sorry.
he'll make an appearance later.
Norman the Lunatic.
He's in the
Oh,
corner
nice.
of Dory and Terry Funk.
Calgary Wranglers at that time were what is now, or they were a WHL junior team, and now they are the Flames farm team.
Are there like tons of like teams called Wranglers? Like there's a famous Letterkenny episode where the joke is like every single team everywhere is the Rough Riders.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's the CFL football joke. Because there was at one point
I remember
8 teams in the league, and 2 of them were.
Yeah, Drew Carey. Drew Carey had a bit about it.
Drew Carey did, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and South Park did too in the early season. I think that with the Ottawa Rough Riders, which is the Vancouver Rough Riders. But the thing is, Johnny, the Saskatchewan Rough Riders.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
yeah, and I love that he puts it on right away.
That's so smart. That's so. That's why Owen was one of the. That's why, like, when you say who's the best, Owen or Brett, because it's one of the two. Who's the best Hart, right?
Yeah.
And I think Brett might have. Brett wouldn't have been able to do that because he's the baby face. But even if he was a heel, I don't know if he would have immediately thought of to do that at this show. At this show in particular, like, boom, as soon as that happened where it's a disaster, the first thing he does is like, boom, let's get everyone's mind off this and get some fucking heel heat. I can't believe he choked him.
Well, there is
they fixed that lickety.
Wow, that was fast, man.
It's almost as though there was an edit there.
The Hart Foundation, the match where the Hart Foundations were supposed to lose the tag titles to the Rockers.
Oh, I remember that being one of those legendary things that like maybe someday we'll see it, and then you see it, and you're like,
it's not good. Well, because the top rope comes off, and then they try and wrestle. They don't.
Right, and that was a Saturday night's main event match, right? Yeah.
Well,
but imagine that's what changed that maniac's mind, right there.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna change the fucking titles. Well, god damn it, it's that Jannetty and Michaels partying and doing drugs. They broke the fucking ring. I'm not putting the goddamn belts on him.
Or maybe it was the opposite. He's like, that's not fair to young Sean. He's gonna be like a son to me in the future.
No,
I'm saying I'm saying like then just do the title change the next big show or something.
I can explain what happened. Neidhart was fired, and then in the meantime, after the match got fucked up, he rehired Neidhart, so then they didn't need to have to do the
hilarious.
Yeah.
Why was Neidhart fired?
He was there was an incident on a plane where he was.
Oh yeah, that's
surprise.
That's crime. That's in his crime.
What did he do?
I don't know. Drunk.
Probably hit a fucking stewardess or some shit.
I want to hear Natty. I want to see Natty just deliver like her same WWE soundbite interview talking about all of her father's discretions.
I want to hear her describe the one where
it was one of the most memorable nights in my father's life.
I remember hearing the story about my father when he was drunk out of his mind and high on pills. Yes. And he tied a sheet around himself in a hotel room and tied it to the bed and swung out like Tarzan.
Like John McClane.
Yeah. Like John McClane, and smashed with fire extinguishers and smashed into the windows of the people in the room below him.
It was an OMG moment. Her and The Miz, I've always said, are the two who are just like the fucking worst for that. Yeah, just whatever you put the card in front of them, they will read it. Good night, San Diego.
They're finally embracing the fact that like they're letting her work the indies and she's changed her gimmick into being a badass. So they're finally letting her do it.
He did, but.
Okay, speaking of Natty Neidhart, hold on. I just thought of this afternoon, and I'm so glad you brought this up. Do you guys remember in like 2009 or whatever, they briefly did an ongoing gimmick where Natty Neidhart was farting uncontrollably?
Yes, I know. They've talked about it.
It was insane. It was one of those insane fucking things.
It sounds like it's made. Has it been 20 years? It's probably pretty close.
Because it was when I was in Colorado because we did a bit on it on What a Maneuver. There's a plug for something that's coming up in the next few months called Natty Farts, where that it's one of the things that is out there on YouTube that I do encourage people to listen to from that time.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I've only ever heard of, because I wasn't watching. Yeah, I wasn't watching. I was on my like wrestling black hole period back then.
What year was it? Do we know?
I can't remember the Natty Farts years. 09-ish, maybe a little later. It was
because the things really got horrible there for a few years.
Right, surprise roll up because he's Intercontinental champ, and the belt was like up for grabs. Air quotes. Yeah.
Well,
oh, here we go.
Dusty finish. Oh,
okay, so this is the second half. Tiger Joe Tomato.
Torquemada, of course. Les Thornton.
Leo Burke.
Dory and Terry. Harley.
He doesn't get in.
Now we know it. Now I'm recognizing every new. Alexander Scott.
Scott?
Yeah, this is the 80s.
Referees.
So,
Lion, he was.
Oh, they got to take Benoit out, right? Isn't that right?
That Schultz should be in it. Lethal Larry Cameron.
R.I.P. He was already dead at this point.
Hey
Don
guys.
Helton.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Remember, we saw Jason Helton wrestle Kelly. Like he must be his son.
Yeah,
sorry. I've been battling an upset stomach for a little bit, so I'm gonna bolt.
Okay.
All right.
We'll do the Patreon show some other time. I'm sorry. I know we're kind of coming.
Oh, we'll
to the
just
end,
do it.
Yeah.
We'll just watch Jimmy Wang Yang now.
You take care of yourself.
You are so disgusted with us that you.
I know it was a long 2 hours of bad wrestling, mostly. So
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy.
You stuck with it.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Look at Eddie.
I'll catch up with you.
I hope you feel better, buddy.
Get better, brother. So, let me quickly finish the matches we didn't see. Ronda Singh versus Casey Houston.
Go. Wait not to listen there.
Sorry, but there's a Wrangler.
The farther we go into the show, I rarely can get a word in.
I know. I'm sorry, buddy.
Two drunken idiots.
No, go ahead. I want to hear this.
Ronda Singh pinned Casey Houston. Yeah, I know. It was a big reveal. Ronda Singh came down to Dancing Queen by ABBA. Oh, no.
Nice.
Casey Houston did. Ronda Singh used her Bertha Faye WWF theme music.
Oh, even better. I love that song.
Dan Crawford fought Jesse Helton. Was that the one? I thought it was Jason Helton.
Nah.
No, that's what I was trying to say.
Travis, it's two black guys. You might want to step out of this conversation.
No, we saw Jason Helton at the Rocky Mountain thing, and that's who I think that may have been his father. I don't know. Look into that. I was talking to Lindsay Hart is my lone connection to the Hart family now. Partner of Ravenous Randy Myers, and we'll talk to her every now and again. And I remember mentioning his name a while back, and she said to him, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she did remember the name.
I remember Jason Helton, so I don't know.
Yes. By the way, Lindsay is incredible. She's responsible for all of makeup for Abe every show, and like anybody else who requires any sort of makeup, unless it's some of the girls do their own.
It's kind of bonkers that the Funks are like selling for Bruce Hart. I'm sorry.
Yes, against Bad Company, right?
Yeah, Bad Company reunion match, and Brian Pillman was in WCW, of course.
That's pretty awesome though, because the people there.
He's gonna wham him with the table.
Mucka Singh wearing
and a Wrangler's jersey.
There it is.
I mean, he's not even really Mucka anymore.
But it looks like he has no underwear on underneath that either. He's just like, just finish fucking
nothing. Oh, he's
yes, he was with the Funks because he feuded with.
This table. This is a great match. That's what. Boy, oh boy.
Oh, by the way, Kelly, I heard that coming up on the next season of the CW, a wacky new sitcom, Two Drunk Assholes.
Drunk idiots.
Idiots, I'm sorry. Okay. Trying to
he would never call us assholes.
Ooh. Beautiful story, butterfly.
Fucking Crypt Keeper.
Getting there.
Yeah, like I feel like we've watched this folk.
Yeah, we watched, I believe.
I know, no, like, but just like
Ramon and Hart, this match.
at least 3 times, in the
Really?
last
Okay.
10 years.
Yeah, maybe this made it to one of our shows, I guess. This one
I don't
was
think-
always
yeah.
available on YouTube. This one.
Yeah.
We've watched clips from this, but we did not watch this match. I'm
Mhm.
certain.
This one has been, like I said, around.
And you know what?
quite a
Please, like I'm a fucking expert. Like I remember, and that's why we're doing double cons because like I
Double
can't.
cons.
No, we probably did some of these matches. I don't know.
Look at that victory pose from Terry. What the fuck,
Yeah,
man? I had
best.
that one won.
Did you guys see this? Okay, so on TNA, before we get into the disaster all that was, apparently the guy who was Fandango and whatever they were calling him,
Dirty Dango, yeah.
Dirty Dango, whatever. It was initials at some point. He has his retirement match and he's going out and he wears this outfit, the Terry Funk stripe outfits to go out with because he loved Terry Funk. I remember, and I didn't watch the match, never gonna. I see him in those, and I was like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah, I know.
The only guy, Chris Candido wore them.
Yeah.
And it was kind of wild. I remember at the time, I was like, why is he wearing Terry Funk tights? But there was a point to that, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
They were unique.
This is pretty wild. See, Bruce could brawl, baby.
Yeah,
Bruce was a distant third. He was like, he was like Pernell Roberts on Bonanza.
I mean, Bruce obviously was pretty much done by the time.
At this point.
Well, yeah, by this point, but also by the late 80s. If you dig deep, I mean, not deep, but if you dig back in the early 80s Stampede stuff, him and Dynamite Kid had a great feud.
Yeah, I'm talking about the overall package, though.
He was smaller. Yeah, he was smaller. And his promos weren't the best. But he was a good old school, he was good in brawls.
He would have been no, it's so funny what I was about to say. I was like, he would have been a perennial mid-carder up closer to the top Memphis guy, which I'm like, oh, that's exactly what this is, though. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, he wouldn't have fit in WWF like the others did.
Yes,
wow.
I remember that.
Genius.
Spot.
Genius.
It's like he did it on purpose.
That's why he's the greatest wrestler of all time. That move right there.
Yeah.
Imagine he goes back to the locker room. Told you I nailed that.
10 out of 10.
One take, motherfucker.
As I've said before, my sister's favorite wrestler, Brian Pillman.
This is pre-accident too.
Be right back.
This is when he was first doing the loose cannon.
Yeah, it was awesome. That was, like I mentioned before, Kelly, about my wife was like one or the other, and that meant like which this night we're gonna watch one or the other. And there was a long time where WCW was winning, and loose cannon Brian Pillman was one of the big reasons why. I loved it.
Yeah, I couldn't see that as it was happening, but gone back and watched most of the.
I was a big fan of the New Horsemen. I didn't like McMichael, but otherwise I was a big fan of the Horsemen coming
but that
back.
Was before, him and Benoit were the two new.
Yeah, and I was the biggest Benoit fan.
Yeah,
and I was right up until the day he fucking I became not his biggest fan.
Yeah, me too. Not just because he was Canadian and I had to
not because he was awesome.
Like him, no, he was. He was.
I got to see the last WCW show they did at the Philadelphia Civic Center before the NWO gimmick started and they exploded. My wife, I asked her, I was like, "Hey, you want to go to a wrestling show?" It was the first time we went, and I told her how important it was because it was gonna be the last one. And the opening match, and we got there as the match was already started, and we got into our seats, and we were like 6th row ringside by the ramp, and the aisle. And It was Eddie and Benoit, and they were fucking tearing the fucking house down. And I was like, holy shit, I want to get to my seat. I want to get to my seat. Holy shit, tearing the house down. It's like it's a match, the kind of match that I would go on to see. I mean, type of match. I'd never seen anything like that live, and it was them, the best to ever do it. Just that fast-paced, boom, boom, boom. They knew they were working in Philly. They were doing their ECW match. It was insane.
That's cool.
That was the night with Bruno as the special guest referee, and
right, and there was
the sign came out,
Oh,
the banner. Oh, right in the balls.
Bruce singing soprano.
Forget it. It's over. Oh my, I feel like I've been through a war.
Yeah, Jesus Christmas.
No guts, no glory.
Oh, so there is one more match on this?
Oh, the Builders. He's the Builders. Ed.
The Builders guy.
Tom
Ernie
Moore.
Roth.
Ernie Roth. He was the
Sam
commentator.
Sam Eneker, I know that name. Oh,
Ernie
well,
Roth
that's
was
a great.
commentator in Stampede before he was
That's a
ever
great picture.
doing
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Butcher, Abby. This
He's on the other side. He's on the other side.
And here he is, the man who every Friday night at the pavilion and indeed throughout the world helped to give us the time of our life.
I've had the time of my life.
You gotta do the lift at the end.
Hey,
Prophet
we're
and
talking-
God.
Eddie's gonna give him the lift.
Hey,
Should we
nobody
do it?
Nobody
little
puts,
bit
nobody
Smith.
puts Tiger Lily in the corner.
It's like, nobody puts Eddie in the corner.
Oh, no,
It's
that's
a true
Oscar.
heated rivalry.
I thought maybe Smith Hart was one of those guys.
Dirty Dancing. I carried a
Nice.
watermelon.
Wow, look at him. Look at him.
1930.
No wonder a rich socialite fell in love with him and
Yeah.
went and became a brood mare and
Yeah.
in a carny business. Look at him. Who introduced them again? It was
Paul Bosch.
Paul Bosch. That's right. Paul Bosch, one of the great men in wrestling history. There would be no Hearts
Yeah.
without Paul Bosch.
Yeah. There and then there's
Crazy.
the old bat.
Oh, look at that picture.
1968,
Jesus
yeah.
Christmas.
Look at the cats.
Mhm.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't imagine the insanity of that many
Yeah.
people in your fucking house.
Stuart E. Hart. Alfred E. Newman.
What? Me,
Nora
Ray?
has already decided. She's told me. She still has like 7 years till she graduates. Or 6 years, I guess.
Uh-huh.
But she said my graduation quote is going to be, "What me worry." Hey, come on in, Nora.
Okay. Much like
She's like, yeah, she was
much
hoping
like the
to-
story.
hey, say
much
hi
like
to
the
these guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Get out of here.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Okay, much like the story about the Pulp Fiction quote, I guarantee you she remembers that and does it
Yeah.
because that's your child.
Mm-hmm. You want to tell you she's watching Gilmore Girls?
Hey, good for her. Gilmore Girls is great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I can see why people don't like it, but I like it. Ugh. Oh, Primo Canera. That's who that is.
Boxing.
Jersey Joe Walcott.
Ed Whalen before the hair plugs is
Yeah,
hilarious.
it's like Stan Lee before his
Mhm.
transformation.
Yo, sometimes Todd feeds me cat food, true believer.
I don't know.
I was trying to think of a duster that was made entirely of knuckles. A knuckle duster.
I said, Todd, I've got a new idea. And he said, shut up.
Common sense. You know, he always seemed to be someone that had.
Just wait before you start shooting. Let me undo a couple buttons in my shirt.
You could see that he was somebody that really loved what he did. You know, he loved taking big, strong
Men and asking them if he can hurt them, and they would say, "Yes, please, sir, hurt me."
Team here that really didn't know how to utter a word.
Figures. Didn't know.
Yeah.
I put a hold on you.
Toy
Oh, fuck
collector.
you.
Yeah, Tony Baroni's a big toy collector. That's what, and he has, I think, all of those, that era to the right there. What was that? The 90s
The early
toys.
90s.
Yeah.
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 The Bret
one
Hart
of our-
of those is one of my white
One
whales.
of our clients, and I don't do their service right now, but I did the setup, and it's a giant arcade. Travis, they've got every old school game you could ever imagine.
Nope.
It's insane, and restaurant, bar, that whole kind of thing. It's called extra play or something. There's two of them, and I did the setup there. Behind the bar, there's shelves and shelves of like every gosh, WWF, what was the King Kong Bundy one you could kill, the LJNs, every
Right.
fucking LJN that I
Cool.
know of are all just right up there. It's
Awesome.
wild.
But Nick Offerman driving the
Nick Offerman, wonderful in Death by Lightning. Oh, those bulldog tights stink. Or maybe it's just the video quality. Are those just blue and white?
Looks like it.
Red too. It was the
Okay, I didn't see the red because just blue and white is awful.
Union Jack colors.
Oh, there's the
There's
red.
red in there.
Oh, nice. That's a nice shot. Remember that video they did to really get Brett over in like 90 or something when he's coming down to the ring and the little kid goes, "Thanks, champ."
Right.
But he totally is a heel. The entire fucking day he's like coming down like, "I'm good," and then he's suddenly nice.
Right. Yeah, that was strange. It was a ripoff of the Mean Joe Green.
Right.
Sort of.
Brett! Yeah.
I just remember, like, I wasn't watching at the time, but I just happened to be watching the Saturday night's main event where Bulldog lost the IC belt to Michaels.
Yeah.
And my buddy Theo's before we were about to jump on the train and go to the city. And I saw that video and I'm like, dude, he looks fucking scary and badass. And so he's like, "Here you go, kid." I'm like, what the fuck is this? What's going on?
Yeah.
I guess in the late
Yeah, they played the shit out of that. Definitely.
Oh, it worked. It was great.
I guess.
I think it worked.
Yeah.
It made him still feel like a badass and that the kids can approach him, I
Right.
guess.
Yeah.
I know maybe that was the intro to, hey, he's going to give his sunglasses to somebody.
Yeah, I think he'd already been doing that. It was around the time he got the world title for the first time.
And Bret the Hitman Hart has just kept rising through the ranks.
A beef eater.
Skills.
Here's the thing about modern WWE, depending on which show, has the ads. Like Raw has all the ads on the, and I don't hate ads on mats. It always made it feel more like a real sport to me. It's just always fun to see what's on those fucking, what's on the mats. Like the Real American Beer is still there, but the Hulk Hogan was dropped.
Oh.
Ha. Gee, why?
I wonder why.
Played and starred with the Edmonton Eskimos in
Edmonton
38
Eskimos.
39.
Who's he talking about now?
Had a
Stu.
Belly?
He was run over by a
Stu.
fire.
Art.
They thought he'd never walk again. Well, by 1940,
That's awesome.
a year later, he
But
was
he's saving the
back
bio for the
and wound
main
up
event.
in the Canadian Navy for the length of the war.
Actually, I mean, shouldn't you do that during the jobber match nobody cares about, not during the main event?
Going to work.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know
actually, I'm
what
not gonna
this
say I'm not gonna say shouldn't you. I'm saying you should do that during a jobber match and not during the main event.
Well, that's what they would do in WCW. I don't know what this was taped for exactly. I don't think it aired.
I'm wondering if the same. Maybe they were just. Stu, I want
Maybe
this
they-
tape.
I think
Stu
they
wanted it. Maybe
sold-
Stu wanted a tape for his own pleasure.
I think they sold tapes of it.
That's how- yeah.
That you could only get it from ordering off TV.
That was Bruce. That's Bruce, right? Local commercials.
Well, yeah,
Too
well,
hot.
they had the
Too hot for TV.
classics like around the same time, Stampede Classics tapes that
Okay.
they would show
Maybe
commercials.
that was
for.
it.
It must have been.
I mean, because it's not just being shot; it's being lit for TV.
Yeah,
There was
It must have been just for the tapes. They were
Well, not
trying to
TV,
do
but for tapes.
but they weren't selling them in. You couldn't get them in any stores.
You got them on street corners.
You could, because I wanted the classics tapes. I was like, yeah, fuck. But yeah, I never.
Bruce Hart's driving around in an ice cream truck,
call.
peddling the fucking videotapes.
I mean, at the time,
and
it
weed.
wouldn't have been unusual. He was as a substitute.
I figured it
teacher,
out.
He was selling them to the kids that he was teaching.
To his kids, well, why did so clearly he didn't like you two. You didn't get any tapes.
Yeah.
No, that was before.
I blame the bus trap in my neighborhood.
The bus trap?
Well, cars couldn't get into my neighborhood. He had to drive all the way around.
Oh yeah.
It's recently been filled in.
I remember that now.
That's why the baby bus trap. We got Stu Hart, and he's really he's gonna videotapes in the bus trap, baby.
Dude, I just knew I just had to light the spark. Oh, nice. Oh, here we go. Look at this.
Awesome.
Boom. Fucking great. This is one of those examples I would imagine of something we're going to watch this and go, this match is fucking great. And to them, it's like, oh, it's just another day at the office and just not anything they would think is particularly good.
Yeah. It's really surreal.
But we've been watching a lot of
hearing Eddie's voiceover with this era of these two.
Yes.
It's incongruous. Like we've seen them wrestle with Ed Whalen.
Oh, it's bumping you?
No, I just mean like, but now we're seeing like these guys who are you're used to hearing a more modern commentary.
Well, he hadn't done commentary for about 6
That's what I mean.
years.
Yeah.
And this is quite possibly
a lot of time had passed. Yeah.
The last wrestling match he ever commentated, because I don't think he did anything after this.
Yeah, I think you're right.
He did the Flames for another few years, I guess. Did he go right up to when he died? I can't remember.
No, he retired before.
Yeah, you're right. Because they had the whole booth thing. Yeah.
Oof. Oh, nice.
But
ref's out of position. He saw that.
Yeah. The late.
Oh, is this the guy who used to give the fucking?
Is it the late Rob Reiner? No, it's Jürgen.
Is this the guy who used to hand out the cards?
I think it is Big Jürgen. It's probably like years later he's put on.
Is that Jürgen Hermanson? He still stinks.
He doesn't have the whistle anymore, but I don't know if it is. If it is, he put on a good 50 pounds or so.
Well, I mean, then clearly.
But yeah, 2 days later, at In Your House, they have an all-time classic.
Oh, by the way, I always thought Bulldog's Bo Derek look stunk.
Oh,
yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally stunk. I think he was doing way too much fucking cocaine at that point or something.
No, maybe what was his wife's name?
Diana.
Maybe that's what she was into.
There we go.
Oh, you just patted him on his ass too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what brother-in-laws do. Just give you a little pat on the balls.
That was clear.
I do think it is Jürgen Herman, dude.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Holy shit, I spotted Jürgen Herman.
Yeah, I think it is. He's winded.
Where in the world? Where in the world is Jürgen Herman?
There you go. A late candidate. How do you spell it? How do you spell that?
I don't.
How I'm gonna write it.
Is this the sign off,
folks?
Thanks for joining us, everybody. See you next time.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, everyone. Please subscribe on the Twitch. Subscribe $5 a month on the Patreon. We got a huge back catalog of great stuff, including Starcade 85, The Gathering, one of the best things we've ever done. And also last week's with Steve, not Dr. Death, Steve. One of the funniest things that's ever happened in the history of this show. Is that, and I'm not kidding. $5 a month. That's all you have to give us. It goes to making the show, and apparently we'll be talking about the rest of this off the air. And Thanks
Sounds
again.
good. Bye bye.